Mm.
There's a whole lot of nothing right now, looks like.
It doesn't even look like you're on right now.
Shut up, CD.
Can't do the game anyway.
There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Hey kids, welcome to the city.
Do you like violence?
Hey kids, do you like violence?
Come to this city where there's no violence until you make it yourself. So does this game have a story yet?
Well, buddy, well, buddy.
I mean, just call yourself Magnus Drake.
Huh?
Call yourself Magnus Drake or something like that.
Magnus Chaos.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna start off with the intro part of this game because I forgot to turn off the intro.
Whatever.
It's always had a story, buddy. I just didn't know where to find it yet.
Sounds like a legit problem. But also not really.
Huh?
Sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, it was a me problem. I didn't know what I was doing at the start. Now I do.
So, for those who don't know, we're rebooting this game basically for YouTube.
Well, there's another reason because I didn't want to deal with addictions for a bit again. Because the addictions were getting pretty hectic on the Twitch stream.
Yeah.
Like, I could have dealt with them, but it would have gotten annoying. Because the addictions were getting pretty hectic on the Twitch stream. I brought the red ones, and... Hello? Anyone? What? It would have gotten annoying. See, Stahlberg has made great progress in dealing with its homeless crisis. Due to recent efforts to relocate all homeless individuals to the district of Obenseuer, locally known as Obenseuer. One sec.
So they did what Japan did at one point.
What, just move into the hellhole?
Kinda, yeah. They did what Japan did at one point.
The disease is believed to be caused by green glowing mushroom found all over the district. Now the government is planning to completely eradicate these mushrooms from the city. So which addiction should I deal with? Alcohol and smoking?
Well, I'll wait until I tell you to where you're at.
Well, I'm just talking about which ones I should have to deal with.
Alcohol and smoking sounds alright.
Because I know we gotta deal with some amount of the other thing as well, to some degree. Probably.
Alcohol and smoking's down.
You always have two.
Mm-hmm. Fair.
I feel I'd rather deal with alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've already cured myself from alcohol at one point. Yeah, as you can see how terrible this place is, Bloody.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've already cured myself from alcohol. Yeah, you see the zombies, right?
Mm-hmm.
The shroom zombies. Well, they're not really zombies.
They feel more like the crazy people who got way too upset with the mushrooms.
They're just high.
Way too high.
They see the magic, Bloody.
My understanding is they're way too high.
They flew too close to the sun and smoked it.
Now they're growing their own supply on their backs. My understanding is they're way too high.
They got too high off of that supply, Bloody.
And now they are the supply. Now they're growing their own supply. You know for a fact, if these mushrooms actually got people high, if the mushrooms that cause the apocalypse get people high, there's definitely people who farm the mushrooms on people.
Bloody.
Just drive them around, just put them on leashes and shit. You know, Mad Max style, where you use someone, where there are people who are used as blood dogs, basically, at blood bags. Very good.
Magnus Chaos, we have a few questions. For your own safety, some of these questions are personal.
Why do you have these questions?
This information is important for finding a cure for fungal disease. Are you ready? Sure. Mushroom addiction, alcohol addiction, smoking. You're always gonna have fucking. You're just gonna have issues with one of these things. So I'm just gonna deal with mushroom and alcohol then.
Okay.
Cat, because I have to have something with mushrooms, it seems like, which is annoying. So we're going to deal with alcohol addiction more so than anything else, and we're going to have, well, have you seen any hallucinations, something strange that's drawn your attention? Yeah, I'm gonna see a crazy fucking neighbor. No, I don't want 3. I'm gonna have mushroom addiction. Screw it. I do not want fungal disease. I don't care about the. Second. I don't need to ask about. Actually, yeah, wait. We don't have an answer for that because we don't decide these things. But we believe it's a mistake because there's currently a severe shortage of vacant apartments, and there are many people without a home. Before that, be sure to take your package. Yeah, they don't trust me all that much.
I mean, look at you. You don't look very. You have a very untrustworthy face.
So what we're going to need to do first, Bloody, is make
SpongeBob
a decent amount of money.
This is how you do the. This is the time for the SpongeBob extreme close-up picture right now. To say after someone says you have an untrustworthy face.
I might edit that later.
I'm making it funny. Time for the SpongeBob stream pulls up picture right now. Say you have to, says you have an untrustworthy face. I might edit that later. I'm making it funny.
Hello?
I'm still
Why am
here.
I hearing myself?
I can hear you.
No, why was I hearing myself through your speakers?
Oh, because I'm using a headset. I'm not using my. Remember, I'm using my thing. My micro. Yeah, my camera microphone. Not too far off from where my head
So I'm hearing
speaker is.
myself through your speakers. Then
I'm using my yep thing.
are people hearing that through my speaker? Are people hearing a second audio?
Not too far off from where my head. No, I don't hear on my end. Yep.
Hello?
Hello. No, I don't hear on my end.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Weird.
Yeah, I can hear it through my speakers.
Hello.
Through my thing.
They can't, so who cares?
Oh, you can't hear it?
Because they can't, so who cares?
No, can you hear it?
No, not really.
As if you can't hear it through the audio on YouTube, then they can't hear it.
Yeah, no, I can't hear it from on YouTube.
Okay, that's good.
No.
Collecting bottles inside O Market. Yep, we gotta do all that shit. Let's leave. Let's let her contemplate her day. First things first, let's grab the cement. Let's grab this leather. Let's grab this.
It's violent. It's violent season.
Well, I have nothing to commit the violence with yet, bloody.
Okay, we can't just kill all the entire population of the city yet.
We don't have that ability.
I mean, if you get a weapon, you can.
No. We still don't. This game doesn't work like that, bloody.
NPCs are immortal. I gotcha.
They also don't move, as you've noticed, for the most part.
You can't just kill the NPCs for no reason.
Yeah, we don't have murder ability yet.
Damn.
This isn't that game yet. It is made by Swedish people though. If I'm remember right, I think it's made by a Swedish group. The game is set in Sweden though.
I'll be right back.
But yeah, the most important thing that you should do every day in this game's world is collect bottles. Oh yeah, and collect some paper. You're gonna need that. That'll be important for later.
Like the Bigfoot, I am harmless because I eat berries.
Like a good neighbor, I am grabbing this paper.
Also, good neighbor, I'm stealing your mail.
Also, bloody, there's a glowing rat.
How badly is it glowing?
Well, I can see it illuminating an entire area. It's shitting the rads.
Sounds about right.
It's crapping that radiation, bloody.
Yep. I find it funny
What?
how tabletop felt like it needed to mention that radiation is not green in real life. I'm pretty sure most people stopped considering radiation green in fiction a long time ago.
Nah, but I still think it's green in fiction.
Only uranium is green when it comes to radiation.
Nah, boy, that's a myth. It's a different color, bloody.
Glad now.
Doubt. Are you giving me that doubt, bloody?
Yeah.
I gotta listen to that sweet, sweet cash go down. Okay, one of the important things we gotta get a hold of is... I'm gonna grab this empty milk carton first, and, yeah, I'll be good. Does it give off less? Nah, it gives off the same amount. Okay, we're gonna grab 2 of these. We're gonna grab some, one of you.
Somebody once told me
What?
the world was gonna roll me.
Oh, god damn it.
Something in the shade.
She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead.
Yes. I forget the rest of the song.
Well, the years start coming. The years start coming. Better stop running. The all-star running. Didn't make sense. None of this makes sense, bloody. Because my brain's getting, because my brain gets smart, but my head gets dumb.
God, we are so so fucking dumb.
There's so much to do, so much to see, so much to do in these back streets. I can fucking go on for hours, buddy.
I know, that's a problem.
I didn't know, but I didn't know show.
Yeah, we're done.
Hey now, I'm a rock star. Get my game on. Go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get your 40 cents in. Pay. I'm a rock star. Get my game on. Go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. I'm gonna start breaking that mold. Because you know, only shooting stars break that mold. Not believe I'm a shooting star now, bloody.
The only reason I'm eating fruit because it's the easiest snack to find for at like 3 a.m.
Oh wow, there's a hose here, bloody. Someone lives in this house here. This fucking
It's Donald the dinosaur.
It's this circular thing. This fucking tube. They live in the tube.
I too live in a tube.
If I lived in a tube, I'd live in a tube.
If you lived in a tube, you'd live in a tube, indeed.
Are we tubular? Tubular? Dude, am I tubular? Ain't I tubular enough for the tubular club?
No, but I am disturbed.
I'm gonna deal with my addiction soon. I'm just waiting a little bit. Until they reach a certain level. 30. 30. Yep, perfect. Okay, smoke a joint. And, where's the alcohol? Here's the alcohol. And down a drink.
Man, it's nice not to have to worry about games anymore for Mondays.
Yep, I mean, we can just do where the fuck we want right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like this. Wait a second, I want to go up here. There's a thing I want. Is it through here? Yep, bricks are not welcome here, buddy. There's another fucking glowing rat.
Bricks are not welcome.
Yep, bricks are not welcome here, buddy. You like what you saw? Did you see the bricks?
No.
Bloody, you failed me.
Oh, I can. They can hear me. They can hear the audio stuff.
That's not good.
It's a bit delayed, but they
you
can
could
hear
just
it.
you could just turn it down a little bit.
That might help you.
Because you want to hear something. You want to hear a very special point about this game, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
There isn't much audio.
Yeah.
So you can just turn it all the way down if you want.
Nah, in this case, I go just call it good.
I could just turn you down. Wait,
Nah, I think we're fine.
Wait,
Turn it down a bit and it's fine. I don't hear it anymore.
Oh, okay, that works.
I was up 20 before, apparently.
Because I turned down the audio and things already for my stuff. It's going through my speakers, so I can't do the fun shit.
I realized things unneeded.
What?
I don't need to fucking watch this stream.
Huh?
I have an ad blocker, so YouTube doesn't even give you ads on my end.
But I don't even have ads.
They don't give you ads?
Yeah, you know why, right?
Why am I watching this again?
So you can see shit. Or do you want to watch it in live view?
Yeah, I'd rather watch it live.
Okay. Like, it doesn't really matter.
Like Twitch, where I need to see
where you can watch it later if you really want to, if you want to watch it.
And I'm in.
There you go.
The only reason I'd be there is to watch the chat, which there's no one in the chat right now, so.
But it doesn't really matter, you know why, right?
No one's
I'm
alive
watching
right
the
now.
chat.
True.
I can watch the chat.
The sweet, sweet chat interaction.
I lifted my arms, and I'm sweating a lot. That was a mistake. And there's a fan blowing into my face. That was a major mistake.
Yeah. Wait, fucking air in your throat. Oh, you just had to stretch.
Putrid air.
Right in your face. That's an awful incident, yep.
Someone hearing this later on going, saying, why'd you put on deodorant? Well, there's an issue here. I've been sweating a lot. Sweat plus deodorant means that deodorant doesn't do shit anymore. Remember, kids, put on deodorant. It's an important thing to do.
Yeah, put on some deodorant, you smelly fuck.
You stinky fook. Put on the deodorant. Put on tons of deodorant. You know what? Better idea. Just drown in the deodorant.
And we mean that quite literally. Drown in that deodorant.
Just get some liquid deodorant and just guzzle it. Please, kids, do not do this. This is a terrible idea. I'm gonna grab this cleaning soap, this empty wine bottle. Are there any cameras on me? No, I will grab that later. I will, however, grab this axe, though. Because it's free. Okay, that's the hostel, which I should deal with later. I will take these bricks.
I see a brick.
These bricks are mine now.
So you're in the Sweden. In Sweden.
Yep. Here
You know, dumb
is...
question that comes to mind.
Huh?
Is that what we call Sweden, or they actually call Sweden Sweden?
I think Sweden is Sweden.
Hard to tell because us Americans are really fucking dumb.
Yeah, we call Genghis Khan when in truth he's called Genghis Khan.
Oh, no, I meant like in countries, not pronunciations. The fact that there's a few countries out there that are not even called what we call them.
Oh yeah, by the way, here's this bathroom, and yeah, there's a shit right here on the sink.
Damn it, you're cleaning that up. But for now, we take a piss.
No, I don't need to. I don't need to go to the bathroom. This isn't even my house.
What's the yellow? What's the yellow water thing? Water droplet mean?
That means I need to drink something, which I'm not gonna do right now because I have some really good drink in my inventory right now.
I'm gonna find the shit water.
No. I'm gonna wait until I'm a little bit lower on drink, so I can drink it.
Let's see.
Speaking of that, what are you at? Oh, 48%. Perfect. That is good enough for where the fuck is it? Ah, this thing right here.
Oh, very good, very good.
This soda that I have in my bag.
Do you make the piss?
Well, yeah, I have to eventually.
You make the piss. I'm making piss right now. Yes.
What are you doing now? I'm making piss. By the way, we're making money by just fucking around right now, as you can see with the sewer coin.
Mm-hmm.
We're up to 283.
Pretty good.
We need a certain amount because of the fact that we're going to be staying in that hotel, because I'm not sleeping in our shit house. Why? Because it's shit.
I can't remember the name of the place in Japan where they literally shipped the homeless off to. It became a pile of crap. Oh shit, place. I will say, however, one thing they did get right about Japan, the homeless people always do better at than most people.
Recycle?
I mean, yes. Specifically, metal.
Well, yeah, of course. You know why, right?
You know, they make a lot of cool stuff with they don't make they don't know how to make walls and bridges and all sorts of shit with metal, with sheets of metal.
Well, yeah, if you have nothing but time and just material, you can make a lot of shit with metal.
Mm-hmm. All they need now is an actual forge, where they can. Which I'm not always surprised. There's a few homeless people out there in real life who know how to do that with a trash can.
Well, actually, some of them do that.
How to make a forge with a trash can.
Yeah, they do that.
They learn metallurgy. Yep. Just light trash. Just light your trash on fire. Instant forge.
Well, well, bloody, you can make coal. Well, you can make a charcoal.
Particle board.
Well, there's another way of doing it. It's very simple.
I just thought of an NPC now that I found an image for her.
This man wants you to pray for food.
Well, he can do what's called getting bent.
I have no issue with it. You know why, right?
Because I don't want to pray.
It's free food.
That's literally how homeless people act.
Free food.
I'll pray. I'll pray to you. I'll pray. Why? Because you give me free food. Question it.
Ah.
You made piss.
I made the dump. I made the deposit into the Super Bowl.
Very good.
I sent the Browns to the Super Bowl. Finally.
Someone had to do it.
Yep, someone had to do it, bloody. It had to be me this time. Huh. What could I... I'm not buying this crap. Oh, wait. Actually, I should buy this crap. I can make that back.
I acquired an idea.
I've acquired a pickaxe, bloody.
I acquired many ideas.
What, is this game giving you an idea?
No, I randomly searched on. I was randomly looking at Pinterest and like ideas. Here, I have an idea for that. Perfect. I just need a monster template for it. And I'm golden. Oh wait, I think I have a template for it. I seem to remove one aspect about them. We'll swap out an aspect and call it, and that's good.
Okay, first part of this thing. Let's go up to the top floor and meet our buddy in here, Malone Patronus. Did you know that your name kind of sounds like a melon magic word?
Sounds like a lot of words.
Your property. Did those damn rats give you the shithole? Okay, I have an idea. What do you mean? They gave this building to you, Turnip Head, so I'm going to help you to renovate it, okay? Cool. That sounds good.
You now have missions. It's time to renovate the apartment you got in this homeless area. The open sewer.
Yep, this shithole, this shit shack, this place of trash.
Like my house. It is also made of trash.
My body is a cage.
My body is a body made of bodies.
His body is made of bodies.
And in any context, that is concerning.
The fuck did I just see with my weird eyes?
What weird eyes.
I
thought
thought
I
I
saw someone
saw
there.
me.
You saw me?
I thought I saw a second me.
That is weird.
I was like, am I seeing shit?
The answer is you're psychopathic, so yes. Also, you need to crave your mushrooms again.
You know, I gotta smoke some of the weed. And drink some of the alcohol. By the way, this is how you get rid of these addictions in this game.
You just feed them.
You feed them as little as possible. So, given that these things give 10 and 5 for those points, but they nourish the addiction by 50 each time, it means that you're giving it very little to get high off of.
I see.
So you're weaning yourself off of them instead of going cold turkey, which you can try to do, but it's not recommended. It's terrible. Which is what I was trying to do in the Twitch stream.
And some people straight up die from going cold turkey.
Yes.
Yeah, one of my dad's friends thinks that's what's gonna happen to her if she quits smoking.
There's a possibility of you just going.
Yeah, she's scared about that. But that's not usually how it goes. At her
It's
age,
very
that's
unlikely,
fine.
though.
Yeah, very unlikely. Because her dad. That's hard. That's part of how her dad died.
Pretty much your brain can't handle all this.
Withdrawals and whatnot.
Yeah. It's very unlikely, though. I own the entire apartment building. Thank you very much. Of course. Thank you. Yeah, explain some things to me.
Explain this for the viewers.
Renovations can take days. They take a while to do. It's not that hard to deal with. But what we want is, well, we'll use my my apartment as the example, because we're not going to renovate my apartment first. We're going to renovate another apartment to rent it out. We want 30 wood. We want 30 nails. We want more scrap. We want some more duct tape. But what we really want... Oh, wait. Sorry, one thing. What we really want to do is also renovate the room and give it heating as well. Because once it has heating, we can invite a special man who gives us about, like, 800 open sewer coin and pretty much 100 RM. Which is real money. Not real money, but real money in the context of this game, which is a fuckload of money. RM is worth a lot. of sewer coin. We can't go into B yet, but we can go into C for Crack Shack. By the way, we wish to explore these buildings.
I'm gonna check something. Oh, wrong place. Tab.
Why the fuck did you open this door without... What? Who the hell are you? No, I'll talk to you later about furniture. Holy crap, he sells furniture. Hello, Viv. I do want these open these big canisters right here, because they are worth something later. Not really worth any money, but they're worth making into an ability to make free water. When I say free water, I mean just a lot of water. When I say free, I mean we just steal it from someone's taps. And then we borrow someone's chemical shack to boil the water. And where I say steal, I mean we just find it in a place and no one asks questions.
I see.
Now I do want this room.
I will be right back.
Oh, there's something behind this thing. Oh, so that's what's behind that thing. Okay. I am not going anywhere near that. There's way too many shrooms. We'll take that apple, though. Ah, nice. Metal stove. Firewood, I want. Nope, nothing of value over there. Okay, let's go through here then. Yeah, it's just terrible. I'm not eating that. I'll take this firewood, though. Here's silver ring. I'll put those smokes in there because I don't want those. E. I will use your toilet. Thank you. Ducks. Just rubber ducks. Okay, cool. Okay, second thing that we gotta do. Deposit all those glasses someplace. First deposit, I mean recycle them all. Oh great, we gotta go around the place again.
And then big.
Welcome, bacon. Yeah, we gotta get rid of all these bottles I have in my bag.
Looks like nice shrooms.
First things first, let's get rid of this, this, and this. Wait, some of these bottles, these cans. Sort all this crap out again. Just dirty water. I'm just gonna drop that because I don't really need that bottle. But I could recycle it, but I gotta go to a sink and then I gotta dump it. And then I gotta do all that shit. Then I gotta come all the way back here. That's just a lot of work. I could just drop on the floor and just not worry about that one coin. Oh wait, that's right. I didn't pull all the coins out of there. Thankfully, no one's gonna steal all that. Ah, yes. All those coins.
It's a lot of money.
Now I have 246 sewer coins, which is pretty much just $20. If I'm being honest, that's $20. Which isn't that bad for pretty much a day's work of pretty much just grabbing bottles from people's trash. Then again, I did spend about like 100 of it on a pickaxe, so the currency isn't that weak. I didn't recycle these.
I like there's a whole group of aliens and fucking the thing I was showing you earlier. That's just a bunch. That's just fucking slug. It's fucking worms. It's like what the fuck? A bunch of worms and high tech biosuits.
Isn't that just a thing from fucking champions?
No, you guys are actually just worms.
What are those guys then?
The outer worms are worm-like humanoids.
You say worm-like humanoids, and I hear worm-like humanoids.
Correct.
I mean, they're just worms with extra
They're just
steps.
worms. They're just worms with arms and legs. That's it.
They're just worms with extra steps, buddy.
Yep. Yeah, I'll show you the picture in a second.
The joke there is they're just worms with extra steps. So are they all comprised of those girlfriends who ask, "Would you love me if I was a worm?"
No.
They're all just those girlfriends
Yeah, I'll put it in voice
that you
chat.
that ask you over the internet, and they're all just actually worms.
It's wormy and joke on a daily basis.
Oh, look, wormy
But yeah,
and worm.
it's in voice chat now. For context.
Wormy is a worm. There is no trickery there.
There's no trickery here. It's just a worm. It's just a worm.
I would make some comments, but this isn't that sort of channel.
We are a say so stream that does not say so at all. I don't even know what the fuck that word means.
We're a somewhat safe for work channel.
Somewhat safe. We're safe enough where you can. We're safe enough where you can watch this while you're working McDonald's.
Yeah, you can listen to this. We can listen to us while you work at McDonald's and flip those fucking patties. Flip those patties for me. I'm a fatty.
But yeah, that's how safe for work we are. You can flip the patties while listening to us.
Yeah, I'm probably there at your place of business, just watching you. Yes, I don't go to those places.
He doesn't go to fast food nearly as much as I do.
Blake goes to him too much, and which really makes me question, how the fuck am I the fat one?
Yeah, that's a good question.
How the
To be
fuck
fair, I
am
don't
I
go to
the
fast
fat
food all that
fuck while
often
you're the
either.
skinny fuck?
Yeah. I don't go to a fast food all that often, to be honest, though.
How often, bloody?
Typically, like once a month, maybe twice. Oh yeah, it's funny detail. Remember how they screwed me over a while ago this month?
What?
on making the on
Oh, income.
Social Security screwing me over.
Yeah.
Apparently, they actually did do it. They did adjust my income for my new place.
Ah, okay.
It's a little late. So dad checked yesterday and found out we could actually afford going out to eat.
Ah, Bloody can now afford to go and get that quarter pounder.
We went to IHOP because we were hungry for breakfast.
Bloody can now afford to get that quarter pounder.
This morning we figured it out.
I will just keep making the joke that you're just going
I know.
out for a quarter pounder.
Yeah, we went there this morning. Well, yesterday by this account. I tried my best to reset my sleep schedule today and failed. So now I'm up at like 4 in the morning. I was playing a Pathfinder game and I realized at one point I just fell asleep.
Okay, I've rented room 8. Yep, look at how roomy this is, Bloody.
Okay, I'll be blunt. One
What?
really stupid thing I hate about my Pathfinder campaign so far, the one I run, the one for Sundays,
Yeah?
is this thing is really fucking tedious.
What is your game?
Yeah, the Sunday game,
Oh, Sunday game. Okay. Not your
the one
game.
where I am a player. Getting really fucking tedious lately. That reminds me, we still need to bug a friend or two for your Capers game.
Well, I gotta still pay money for things.
It's one of those situations like I had for
It's more like, do I really want to do that?
that reminds me.
That reminds me, I gotta go all the way back down here. Go all the way out here. All the way next door. Who are you talking to? Okay, what's that about? You wanna fight about it? That's bizarre. I don't want to go to the bazaar. Because I can't go into the bazaar. It's kind of bizarre that I can't go to the bazaar when the bazaar is right there with the welcome sign. Just you need a fucking passport to go and see the bazaar. It's still kind of bizarre if you really think about it, buddy. How many times can Chaos Dragon see bazaar? I think I've ran out all the ways I can say it. Silver bars, some wiring kits, some alcohol, some sleeping pills, some of that. Watch.
You know what I realize now makes no sense.
What?
But I want it anyway. Fucking chainsaw axe.
You know how useless
Makes
that'd
no
be?
sense why this would be a thing, but it sounds fucking stupid and I want it.
You know how useless would be ability?
Hmm.
Pretty fucking useless.
How useless that would be.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be cool. Pretty sure it's supposed to be used like an actual axe, not like an actual chainsaw. I mean, chainsaw swords are already a thing in this setting. So
In what setting?
the skittering.
You know how useless a chain sword is?
And swung by a guy who's like 8 feet tall, it's perfectly fine.
You still know how useless that is?
It's meant for violence.
You know how useless that is?
Pretty not useless because I want to be redundant.
Like, it's
Also,
not gonna slice through anything with the chainsaw part. It's
I mean,
it's
I'm
it's
pretty sure,
kind of blunted with the sword part now because it's got all these chain bits.
I feel like it's supposed to be running at really fast, so it's probably just a very quick slice.
You think so, bloody, but
You also might need to hold it against the guy for a second after you just like chop into him to finish the kiss, finish it.
you know how useful a chainsaw is against a person?
Well, it's pretty fucking deadly, I can tell you that part.
Oh yeah, of course. It's gonna. You know what the chainsaw was originally invented for?
Chopping wood.
No,
Uh,
childbirth.
oh yeah, which is concerning.
Well, it was made to break through a certain bone a little bit easier.
Why the hell would you need to break through a bone to deliver a child? Like, I need the context of why they thought they needed to do this.
They then figured out that this is a stupid idea, and then just went, yeah, this is a stupid idea, and then they went for a different idea.
Yeah, I noticed. They made it for chopping wood. It's
And
a lot
then
more effective with that.
and they were like, you know what? You know what this is great for?
Wood.
Cutting meat.
That too.
And then they went, this guy sucks at cutting meat. And then they went and they found out they can cut wood
Wood.
fairly well.
And now it's
So it went
used for
through three
killing birds.
iterations of thinking, yeah, this is a stupid idea. This doesn't work. And then they find out, hey, you know what this is great for?
Mm-mm.
Wood.
Chopping wood. The clean cut skill, clean cut. On a person, it's just messy.
Well, a person doesn't really cut too well. On an object, it cuts pretty damn fucking well.
I mean, for efficiency, not really, but for actual cutting, it does a pretty decent job at cutting a person. Not a tool you use against a person normally.
No. If you want to cut a person a little bit easier
You get
with
razor blades.
efficiency and with precision while doing it really fast, you don't use that. That's just a waste.
Now my question is, how do I make a chainsaw sword actually good?
Well, bloody.
Probably give it an edge
Well,
before the
bloody.
chainsaw blades.
You know what you do, right? You take the chainsaw part, throw it in the dumpster, and then just make a really good sword.
But I want to make a chainsaw sword. I'm making my dream. I'm trying to kill my dreams. Okay. I imagine, yeah, it'd probably be better with an actual edge for the actual chainsaw blade.
You find that funny though? It's like,
You remove the chainsaw part and just make it a good sword. I'm like, fuck off. I want a chainsaw sword. Yeah, an actual edge would probably help quite tremendously there. Actually, not an edge.
Just make a vibro sword. That or just serrate it and just make it vibrate back and forth really fucking fast.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking a chainsaw sword would probably actually do. It would vibrate back and forth, not continuously.
Not just be a fucking circular saw.
Yeah, it'd probably be back and forth on the.
So you got the sword that looks like it's a giant fucking sex toy.
No, not like that. I figured the most of the chain would be on the inside, would go from the inside to the edge.
No. You gotta move the blade itself. You actually gotta do that because it actually makes it cut a little bit better.
I mean, the outside would be where the blade actually is. What I'm saying, like it'd go inside, it'd rotate between itself, you can go in and out,
You
in
don't
and out of
want
the
it
blade.
rotating. You want it reciprocating.
Welcome to sci-fi nerd hour, where we try to figure out how to make a chainsaw sword actually good.
Well, I'm not making a chain sword. I'm making a thing that usually is used to cut a fucking turkey at this point.
Yeah,
If it can
no,
cut through meat really well,
you can cut through a person or
and cut through a
whatever you need to cut
person.
through. I imagine it's a lot strong. I imagine the blade is a lot stronger than an actual chain than a modern chainsaw as well.
Because because
You
you know what
are
the
cutting
issue
through.
is with with the teeth of a chainsaw is, right?
Mm.
They grip,
Yeah,
which
it's a bit
causes
problematic.
friction, which on something that's sticky like a fucking piece of meat doesn't really help you with cutting.
Yeah, I assume you'd go back and forth.
You want to reciprocate up and down.
You have like two chainsaw blades on the two chainsaw.
Well, you don't have
Chain.
chainsaw blades because that would indicate the issue of it being track based. You want something more serrated, like a serrated knife.
Uh, I was thinking a track based, so I was thinking at first we meant.
You don't want something like a you don't want something like a tank tread. You want something like a bunch of bunch of serrated edges on the sides.
I actually don't know how fast this shit would be going, so it might just have the same effect if you move it stupid fast when it's
So
active.
what you want to go at is not really fast. You don't even need it to go really fast if it's serrated like that. All you need to do is go at a reasonable pace, and it will saw through a person.
Hmm. I'm trying not to go for the Mecha Guadal sort of appearance, to be honest.
The what?
The Mecha Guadal, the one where they use shale.
Shale?
You ever heard of that weapon?
No.
Basically, in an area where in a Polynesian island, one of the Polynesian islands, there's a volcano.
No,
And
you're talking about the really stupid obsidian
well,
blade.
yeah, that one. Yeah. Let's close the door because
It's not really stupid. It's more like
very primitive.
no. It's viable.
It's very viable, but it is basically a saw in reality. The only thing that makes it unviable, in my opinion, is the fact that the pieces of shale break off. Actually, the pieces of obsidian break off.
Yeah.
It breaks off in the person, which is it makes it extra deadly, but still, it's not very effective as a sword, as an actual.
I mean trash radish. I found some rashes in the trash and I'm just eating them. Oh god, I've gone full hobo.
I mean, you look where you're in Hobo City.
Hobo land. It's a world full of Hobos.
Whirlpool trash. We're becoming the trash goblin. There we go. We have the name for the next stream. We become the trash goblin.
We are in the trash goblin world, buddy.
Exactly. Your name for the next stream.
Look at how much money I've made already off of all this trash. 439 sewer coin. And later on I'll be making more because I'm going to be selling these silver bars later. But before that, guess what I'm going to be doing? I gotta take time to clean the trash shack.
Yeah, gotta get rid of that turd.
Well, I gotta clean this. I gotta clean the apartment building so I can start eventually renting a place out to people. Because if I can rent things out, I can make money. And if I can make money, I can
slowly make money. But also,
I want to make 500 coins a day.
Pretty good. Also, I realized what the Swedish government in this world have done.
What?
By having people have their own currency, they can't actually leave this place.
Well, you have your own currency, but you also have actual currency.
Yeah, basically, unless they start making actual money, they can't actually leave.
Yeah, they're kind of stuck.
They're making enough money to make it out of this tax bracket. Your income bracket cannot raise above being a homeless person. Basically, you can't buy your way out of here. That's the summary of this. Can't buy your way out because they don't want you to leave here.
Hey, you could pay your way out of here.
I mean, isn't the reason why you're here is because you're infected with a disease?
Yep, I'm infected with the shroom. I have a possible infection with the shrooms. So they're looking for a cure while I'm here.
So yeah, you can't pay your way out because you get your own income. Also, welcome back to the world of Waking, dude. Yeah, I failed my experiment, my attempt today. As you noticed,
Do what?
Reset my sleep schedule. I just passed out at one point. I couldn't control that.
Yeah. I kind of did too.
To be honest, I kind of gave up. To be fair, people started falling asleep during my Sunday game. I'm like, I can't stay up.
Yeah.
Excuse me, fucking way. Oh, man.
Really
this.
I understand.
Perfect.
Try again this week. Maybe tomorrow. I'd say we go for a walk or something later today.
Yeah, later.
After I start working on replacing every single psychic card today.
Oh, no.
Apparently we decided upon just instead of using momentum, we just used it.
So I got to see the after tomorrow and try.
No, I'll probably be just fine today.
We have a few things to take care of today.
Oh.
We got to go to the bank and buy the card into our bank.
Oh yeah.
All of it.
Oh, that reminds me.
Yeah.
What?
That reminds me. They apparently adjusted my money on the 11th. A little late, you bastards.
That's annoying.
Also, weird note. I found weird. You know that in Europe they forgot they don't have Saturdays.
Now Saturdays in Europe.
Yeah, apparently they
Not the way you put it.
that is that
The
actually
week doesn't end on Saturday. It ends on Sunday.
no
Yes.
finishing. Literally, they do not have a Saturday on their calendars apparently in certain parts of Europe.
do.
Why?
No,
Yes, they do.
That makes no
Yeah, but-
sense, buddy. They have Saturday.
They have Saturday.
I thought they didn't. I Or sometimes the weeks actually end start at Monday, and end on Sundays.
They do. And Saturday is their Friday.
Hmm.
Because, like I told you, the Catholic Church changed the calendar
Yeah,
to make Sunday the 7th day.
yes, I mean, I was getting to that. Basically, on their calendar, they do not have a Saturday because they just skipped it.
Ah.
Oh, damn it.
I'm
What? No?
finishing my sentence. I'll explain why in a moment. Apparently, it's because of the church.
Ah.
Apparently, the church did that a long time ago to make Sunday the 7th day.
This still makes no sense to me.
It is dumb. Technically, they do have Saturdays. They just not the calendar only doesn't show it. So their Friday is our Saturday. It's like, oh great, making it already more confusing for time zones. So I thought it was funny about that. It's like, time zones are even more confusing because they literally are missing a day of the week on their calendars. I didn't know about that.
They're not missing it.
They moved it. Okay, fine. I'll say they moved it. You're
Yeah,
welcome.
they moved it. That's what they did, bloody.
Yeah, I know. It's just kind of weird. Just bizarre.
They move Sunday into Saturday's position. So it restarts Monday to make all the Christians happy
Hmm.
who worship on the 7th day. By changing the calendar, they adopted that opportunity to be Sunday.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird thing.
As you can tell, people, Bloody and I are probably running on 0 brain cells again.
I'm running on enough brain cells because I got some sleep probably more recently. If you took a nap today.
What? What brain
Exactly.
cells?
I have more I have one more brain cell than this man probably.
At this point in time, yes. The rest
Just
of them
one
are on
more.
vacation taking the dump.
Why do you Why do you need vacation for that?
I don't know.
So how do you get rid of the shrooms?
Well, you just pick them.
You just pick them up and throw them in the trash. Good God, they're killing you.
Yeah, I had to go in there to
Don't get rid of
examine the room fully.
If you have them in your pocket, does it start working as if you're right next to them?
It only works if if they're exposed.
Okay.
So once they're in my bag, if they're in my pocket, they're fine. But I can't put them in my pocket right now. You know why, right? My pockets are full. Speaking of that, yeah, none of these rooms are cleared out good. Are cleared out enough now? Let's see, how many rooms are cleared out then? First floor, nope. Second floor, 1. It's a room 2. Third floor, 1. So it's, well, I haven't done that one yet. Okay, cool. I haven't cleared out these 2 rooms yet. So yeah, these rooms are now examined. So second floor is the room that we're going to be renting out, though. The second floor room. That's the room that we're going to be renting out once we have it all set up. It'll be a bit. Because it involves me selling a lot of stuff. Like a lot of stuff. this, 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 this. I'll keep these scraps. I don't want to sell them. Well, I don't want to give them to him yet. Because I'm going to be getting a lot of them later, which, it's fine. What I want to do is sell them all. Just make the money. That's really funny. Everyone's complaining about money in this world, and,
Look at you.
everyone's
You're just gonna make a whole lot of money.
I've been making tons of money. How have you been making so much money? I've been stealing your trash. How does that work? Well, my friend, it involves me selling your trash.
Involves me just constantly selling your trash.
No, it's just me going into your house, breaking into there, and taking all your bottles and selling them.
You hold lots of money.
Your trash is money.
Thus I teach my wisdom of sell your fucking bottles, you degenerate.
Remember, people.
One
Recycle.
man's trash is another man's money.
One man's trash is another man's. I found the lottery.
What is another man's money? It's another man's monetary gain.
Remember, people, you can probably sell your. You could probably sell your bathwater. Someone wants to buy it.
That reminds me, I need to get on Dad's case about that later.
About that.
Not bathwater, but also because of
Did he buy bathwater?
no bathwater is involved. selling some of our trash stuff. What I call trash. I don't know. It's not really trash. It's worth money. Selling our stuff we need to sell.
Oh well, you gotta remember, anything can be trash.
Anything can be trash if you throw it in the dumpster.
Yep.
If it goes to a landfill, it is trash. And someone can make money off of it.
Yeah, you know, this fuck.
You know, now I think about it, is it legal to do that if you work at the landfill?
No.
You can't just take if someone throws out like something really valuable, you can't just take it and sell it yourself.
If you own the landfill, then you can.
You can't just do that as a worker.
There's some rules about it. It's very what's it again? It's very difficult to explain.
I like how this guy calls you by your last name in the game.
Yep. Okay,
It's time to be
one
called
thing of duct tape and a lot of planks.
I feel like to mess with this game, I just name myself Phil twice, so I'm the worst named person.
I
And
need
your
a
parents are
lot
so
of
lazy they
coin,
name you
though.
the same thing twice.
As you're noticing an issue here, Bloody, I need a lot of coin.
There's a 9%. There's a 20% chance that someone my name is named the same thing twice. His name has the same first and last name.
What, you mean, have this first and last name of the Terrorizer?
Just the same first and last name. For those who don't know, my first name.
I'm not going to say Blaze's first name. I'm just going to leave it as a joke of his name's probably Brian.
Shush.
How?
No, it's funny that the dumb part is apparently my first name is also a popular last name.
It's terrible.
It's like there's a non-zero chance that someone does have that as their first and last name at the same time. Some family really hated their child and decided this is your life now. It's being called Phil and Phil. It's like your name is Phil Phyllis. It's like
My name is Phil Phyllis Phil Fibler. Yeah, that's a fucking name, by the way.
That's how you know your parents didn't want to, they really didn't want to have a child. When they give you a name like that.
Fiddle Fiddle Mistakes.
Yeah. It's either that or your
Fiddle
parents. Or your
mistakes,
parents
bloody.
high balls when they named you. Oh wait, that's every hippie child. That's every hippie family.
Bloody. The name Fiddle Me Sticks.
Now I think about it, that is really dumb.
What, that name?
No, the fact that people can be named that.
What, Fiddle Me Sticks?
There's definitely a non-zero chance that is actually someone's name.
You know, given how fucking stupid these Gen Zers are.
There's definitely someone gonna name their child Shagginsworth.
What's your name? Lord Shagginsworth of the Shagginsworths.
Yes, Shagginsworth. Because you're worth a shag.
Are they worth a shag? Fuck no.
It was worth the dad thought so. Like,
Well, they weren't, but their mom was.
Their mom was worth the shag. A child, not so much.
The child looks like a Shagginsworth.
It sounds like a name you'd hear. That sounds like a British name.
Shagginsworth?
Yes.
Ah, yes. The new name that you should make fun of, Willie. By the way, here's Mr. Bag. By the way, bloody.
His name is definitely Shagginsworth.
Hello, Mr. Bag.
Why are you so short, your bag?
Well, do you see another issue with him?
He's got a bag on his head.
No, that's you're not really looking at him, are ya?
Is it because he's black?
Bloody. I am amazed at how Bloody hasn't noticed the issue with him.
Well, what is the other issue with him? Like his one eye? Or looks like a blow up doll. Maybe I tell you, he doesn't like blow up dolls.
Are you noticing an issue with his mouth?
The camera?
Yes. Are you noticing another issue?
He looks like someone. He looks like a Minecraft blow up doll.
He looks like someone decided to make a fucking meatball head.
Oh. Oh god. Yeah, he looks like a fucking he looks like a racist raisin.
Someone shoved a fucking camera into his mouth and just said that's good enough.
Thank you, developer, for making a racist raisin with a camera for a head. A racist raisin. That's a description I don't like.
Bloody. If you really want to know the other issue with him is there's a thing under him.
He looks tiny. He's the world's smallest man. His legs
He's not
are
even a
built like...
human, by the way.
I can tell. Look at him. He literally has no leg. He has all legs. He has a normal torso.
Well, that's not the that's not the main point. Let's go back in there.
Is he a robot?
Probably is. Okay, you notice that there's an under part of this place that's that starts over here and ends right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a hatch
There's a
right here.
room. It's a fucking puppet.
I can't go in there.
He's a fucking puppet.
Yep, he's probably a puppet.
Just an eccentric man or woman.
Yeah, everyone considers him very freaking weird.
I mean, I think he's
And
pretty
no
weird.
one knows who or what he really is.
Probably a weirdo with a puppet.
They just accept that he exists.
Mm.
So you know there's probably Rule 34 artwork.
I mean, welcome to the internet.
Welcome to the internet. Have a look around. There's probably some feet pics of him as well.
There's a lot of pictures that no one wanted of this guy. If anyone knew what this game was.
In truth,
sure
there
the
probably isn't any. You know why, right?
Because no one knows this fucking game exists.
People still don't know this game fucking exists.
Honestly, I say the main reason why no one knows this game exists is because they're really... It's got a cool idea, but... not much
We're
actually going
barely
on for it.
scratching the surface right now, Bloody.
Damn it, wrong.
There's a lot to this. There's a mine already into this world, and I haven't even gotten to that yet. That's gonna take a while.
You have to go into the mines.
I'm not gonna do that in one day, by the way. That's gonna take a few days.
So my understanding is
There's a lot to
crave-
this game.
you crave the mines.
There's a lot to this game. We have, like, you see this building right here. It's considered do not cross right now, right? It's gonna become open soon enough once we do a certain quest.
So yes, you crave the mines.
But that is not the mine, by the way. The mine is probably behind this bizarre place.
I like how you were just casually ignoring my stupid joke.
There's a lot here, buddy. There's a lot here to unpackage.
Like you're craving for the mines. Do you crave the mines?
I am not a Pajama Sam.
Fair. He does crave the mines. Children crave for the mines.
Bloody, are you trying to get on a watch list now?
No, I'm trying to get off the watch list. Send help. God,
can't
that
help you
man's
with that.
voice is really fucking deep.
Hello, my friend. I am here.
Not that deep. You know, if I ever hear a person who actually sounds like that isn't a smoker or something, I feel like I'd be a little scared if I met a person that large. He just has a voice that deep. It's like listening to Kratos, someone with the voice like Kratos, but a lot deeper.
It'd be funny if if someone with Kratos' voice, if someone had Kratos' voice and they were like 5'2".
That would be pretty funny.
They're 4'2".
I feel like there's a guy out there. I don't know. All I know is that that modern Kratos is voiced by a black guy. I find funny.
He's
One of the
pretty.
whitest- one of the
He's
whitest
decently
people
tall.
One of the whitest people in video game history is voiced by a black man.
Yep.
This is not even a
Perfect.
joke. His skin is white.
Yeah. Fucking Kratos is coated in this. Coated in the ashes of his dead frickin' family.
Somehow he's not the palest man we know.
Yeah, I know someone paler than him.
We know of various video game characters were probably paler than him. Now I'm trying to think of them. Who is paler than Kratos?
The question
I
of the
know one.
century.
I know one.
Who?
The character from the vampires in Vampire and the Masquerade in Bloodlines 1.
Oh, you're talking about those people. Yeah, they're pale.
To be
But
fair,
that-
they are vampires, but also
but that's cheating, bloody.
they literally have no blood circulation, so yeah.
That's like saying that
Are you a vampire? Yes.
that's like saying Queso doesn't have a fucking gravitational pull.
I feel like this character requires just a little bit of explanation because I forget. Sounds very familiar though.
Queso is a guy who does Twitch. He's really fat.
Okay. Fat Twitch streamer.
People make jokes of him every time he jumps, saying that he's causing an earthquake, or he's sunk a or he's trying to sink an entire city.
And he takes this with stride, I presume.
Nope.
He gets annoyed by it.
He acts like he's getting pissed.
Is he actually pissed?
He seems like the jokingly pissed, but he does make it feel like he's angry.
He's angry, but he's not pissed. It's annoying, but he's not gonna kill you. He's not gonna scream at you. Gotcha.
He knows the joke and he runs with it.
I imagine he's like he's one of those kind of guys who makes fun of it by makes fun of it by using even worse jokes as he's screaming at you. I'll have you know, that kind of thing. It gets even worse when he starts coming back at you. Put worse jokes.
Oh God, he's breathing in all the air. Please. We're all suffocating.
I sunk one continent this morning. I sunk San Francisco this morning.
Yeah,
I am barred from any major city.
You know, I'd make jokes of it myself as well.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ah, my head. It's so shiny.
Good news. Yeah, more actual good news because of the adjustment finally happening.
What?
I should be moved by next month.
I'm so tired.
Fuck. We can actually afford getting the fuck over there.
I sound tired.
You do. Your character is also tired.
Yes, he is.
Send his ass to the mines to sleep. Sleep inside the mines.
Well, I still don't have access to the mines, bloody.
Sleep inside them. Never mind, every man has a deep voice.
Never mind, sounds like deep voice Kratos.
They sound like the voices in my head.
You hear voices in your head? Do they counsel you? Do they understand? Do they talk to you?
No. They don't talk to me. They just talk at me. Very confusing.
They talk to me! I hear voices in my head. They counsel me. They understand. They talk to me. They talk to me!
They don't counsel me, and they, I don't understand. They don't understand either. Just a bunch of fucking rambling in your own head. That'd be that'd be horrible. Yeah, like that. Pretty much. The eldritch voices in your head. Oh god, you're oh god, you're a Lovecraft protagonist. You don't understand a word the voices are saying, but they're in your head. That sounds very common for a Lovecraft protagonist, actually.
Aliueto, signaraveto, aliueto. You should
I like
start.
the idea. I like
You
the
just start
idea.
hearing Napoleon in your head, just singing French songs.
You know, it sounds like a lovely idea.
What?
It's pretty funny. The language, if a game made if a joke Lovecraft game just had them speaking in Spanish.
You know,
Lovecraftian horrors.
bloody.
The fish people speak. The fish people just speak.
Vietnamese.
I'm trying to actually think.
Huh?
Trying to actually think. Like, what was the language that he hated? What was the group of people he was the most scared of?
Well, bloody. Well, bloody.
I mean, he was scared of.
He's scared of a lot. He's scared of a lot of people, bloody.
And he's scared of foreigners. He's scared of black people. He's scared. Lovecraft is literally the definition, the joke of I hate everyone equally.
Lovecraft is the joke of he's just that racist.
He calmed down. I am glad the fact he did actually calm down as he aged, but still, it's like I love your stories, man, but what the actual fuck when I read it properly? It's like, why are you scared of cats?
He's not scared of cats. He likes cats.
Why did you make cats one of the most powerful creatures in existence?
Because he likes them. Because they're independent.
Meanwhile, humans can also do a lot of crazy shit in the Lovecraft mythos in reality. We just forgot how to do that.
As I said, bloody.
Yet a cat makes you a lot. Get a cat from a different universe is stronger than you, stronger than an awakened human.
As I said, bloody. It's funny because he's like, cats are great.
I like my cat. Here's some alien cats that make even an ascended human look like a fucking ant.
I have learned how to make beer now.
And I make beer. Does it involve these mushrooms?
Yes, I can make beer shrooms.
Room beer.
Which I'm not gonna do right now because I don't have the tools for that yet.
Hey. Dumb question.
What?
If you make beer shrooms, will it fix both cravings?
Yes, technically, but I will not do that.
Okay.
Because there are issues with it.
Well, you die.
No, it's I suck at making alcohol.
We need to make it your story. Gotcha.
Okay, the issue of it is your character needs to level up their skills.
You need to make it a story so you can work on your alcohol making skills.
Yeah, you have to learn how to brew. But you know I wouldn't do, right? I wouldn't drink my own supply. You know why? It's better to sell it all. Like, people pay top dollar for alcohol in this game's world.
Fair.
By the way, a really good way to update your chemistry ability is making water.
Meanwhile, I thought you were gonna say making meth.
No, that's later.
You can actually make meth in this game?
Probably.
It makes sense, but it's like, what? I didn't think they'd actually do that. Make meth from shrooms.
The macaroni and cheese.
There's definitely some weirdos actually done that.
Well, yeah, there are, bloody.
I like my shrooms with extra meth involved.
I like my Kraft mac and cheese with extra meth.
There's also a crazy person who's gonna ask for meth. I know you make the meth. Give me the meth.
No, they're gonna go and start screaming for the math, bloody.
Give me the math. Give me the equations. Mason, I'm not even saying my name. Give me the equations, Mason. The numbers, Mason, the numbers.
I need them. They need to make sense to me, man. That TV show you talked about.
I'm not even named Mason. Give me the numbers, Mason. The numbers.
Count them for me. Because I can't.
Who is Reznov?
Where are the chicken nuggets?
You could casually reference, make references to fucking Battlefield 2. Bad Company. Fucking Bad Company. It's like, okay. It feels weird to know there's homeless people who might have that actual delusion.
Well, there are, bloody.
Have context for that delusion.
There are a lot of them. Okay, I've actually.
There's probably a schizophrenic out there who actually has that as part as the basis is for his delusions.
I've met a few people like that.
It's like, yes, a video game from like.
However, it's not that stuff. It's they just hear some really weird shit. By the way, they'd never been in a war.
Yeah, there's definitely a guy who has PTSD who thinks he has PTSD.
How do I know he hasn't been in a war? There's a long story for that. We met his family.
They tell you this man's never been in a war.
This man's never been in a war. Why aren't y'all take care of him? We tried. He just ran out of our house.
He's actually just crazy.
He does fairly well, though.
I've heard of functional crazy people, and those people are always crazy.
Like where I say he does really well, I mean he actually survives.
I guess what we call an oxymoron made intentionally. Heard of functional crazy people. They're always crazy. Yes. I said that on purpose.
You not be nuts to be nuts.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck are you working?
Carefully.
That's the secret. I'm not.
You don't fucking know how he exists. He just exists.
How did this man function? That's the secret. He doesn't.
He just runs out just screaming about the hemorrhoids. The hemorrhoids are attacking, Bloody. They're attacking by dawn.
Actually imagining some guy screaming out into it and and going on saying that. The hemorrhoids are attacking! The hemorrhoids are attacking! It's like, what the fuck? If I heard that in real life, if my guy who actually is he's actually saying that serious, actually just hearing that in real life in general from someone you don't even know, which is the weirdest fucking thing.
Well,
The
you know,
hemorrhoids are
I do
attacking,
that
the
as a
hemorrhoids are
joke.
attacking. I'd spend my entire day wondering what the fuck just happened.
You know, I do that on purpose just to fuck with people.
Yeah, you'd be that guy. I don't know who the fuck you are, but I hear you just scream that in the middle of nowhere. The grocery store, just like, what the shit? I'd know one thing though.
What?
I know it was a joke because your mom would lose her fucking mind.
My mom would just be watching this, going and saying, "The fuck
She'd
are you
either
doing?"
stop and just stare at you, or she'd be laughing her ass off.
She's just standing there, just looking at me like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Or just say, or your mom was also the kind of person I think who would just say, "Stop that shit."
She would grab a shoe and throw it at me.
Just throw some hemorrhoids at you. just
Just rip someone's hemorrhoids out and throw them at me.
it's
God of War style.
It's like, what the actual just happened? Then we'd all be concerned. Very concerned. God of War style, just take out someone's hemorrhoid. Just the image of that reminds me of something really stupid. It's weird when you look back at some popular directors' work. It's like, what the actual fuck were you making? Like, how did you go on to make these films with actual quality involved when your original films were like the worst thing you could see possible? And how did you go on to make Star Wars movies when your original films were when your original first film was the worst zombie movie you've ever seen in your life? It's edgy for edgy's sake.
Blondie.
The exact scene I remember though is apparently when a zombie just
It takes release.
I'll just go out and say it because it doesn't matter. If he could show it on YouTube, if it could be shown on YouTube, and I could say it out loud.
Pod
This is
6.
cartoony as hell. I'll just say it like this. A guy gets turned into a zombie, and his first action, when he comes up to a chicken, is to rip out her child. That's how you know your movie is dumb and not fun at all.
And he
Bloody.
is.
Just rip out the child and eat it. It's like, what the actual fuck?
Bloody, here's a movie for you. Poultrygeist.
The name alone makes me want to die. Does it involve a chicken?
Yes.
Does it involve a ghost chicken?
No.
What does it actually involve?
He's a giant undead chicken.
Oh god. I think I know this movie you're talking about.
It's made by the man who made the best and the worst movie ever.
Is it involved? It better not be the tank the yeah, what do you call that movie again?
It involves a man with radiation.
Oh god, is it made by the guy who made Toxic Avenger?
Yes.
The one thing that I'm still confused to this day, how did that shit turn into a kid's cartoon?
He's also confused by it, by the way.
How did that, a horror movie, turn into a kid's cartoon? A low-budget horror movie turns into a kid's cartoon. How did that happen?
You want to hear the funny part? He just rolled with it.
I mean,
He was like, holy shit, we got turned into a kid's cartoon. We got signed on to a kid's cartoon. Let's fucking do this.
all I gotta say is, what? Like, how did this happen? This is a low-budget horror
so
movie.
what are we not allowed to say here? Okay, we're not allowed to say that. We're not allowed to do this. We're not allowed to do that. Okay,
Yeah, more or less, they retrofitted the entire premise to be a kid's cartoon.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. This is gonna be a piece of shit.
It's gonna be a horrible kid's cartoon. It was a horrible movie to begin with. You know what the worst
Horrible
part is?
movie. Horrible kids cartoon. Look at those shoes.
Look at those shoes. What?
Don't worry about it,
I'm a
Bloody.
little confused. Why are we looking at this man's shoes? I like how you're just casually eating while you're in the grocery store.
They don't mind. They don't give a shit.
I'm gonna eat my food right in front of you. You starving bastard. You
I'm just gonna wait till these things go a bit more.
Be glad I'm not eating you. Unless you're into that. Then we go out back.
Yeah, my character's
Go
not
out
into
back
that
and
yet.
I just commit a cannibalism.
My character's not into cannibalism.
I'm just doing a bit.
My character's not into cannibalism yet.
Yet. Yep, yet.
Yeah, we don't have we don't have that in the game yet.
We need to become a zombie.
Zombie.
I mean, there's fucking trim zombies apparently.
We're gonna harvest them.
The shroom zombies?
Maybe.
I'd imagine they drop shrooms.
Hey, by the way, I'm gonna buy some. I forgot to buy some sodas.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
I'm not going to buy.
You need to buy the cash. You need to buy the cashier. Put
No,
her
I'm
to
not
work.
gonna do that.
Put her to work. Throw her outside and put her to work. Do all things you don't want to do.
Well, I would totally do that, but I don't have the income for that yet.
I'd actually be surprised if you can actually do that, but I assume no.
No, sadly, we
You need
can't
to be
do
an
that yet.
She's NPC. She's NPC. She's marketplace NPC who just stands there and looks at you as you pay, as you buy and sell shit.
As said again, buddy, we can't do that yet.
It's time.
It's time to
Yeah, I was waiting for that. Not gonna lie. Ooh. You weren't avoiding the dueling.
Oh, we
This is
need some more
mandatory by law in the
planks.
Pokemon world, in this Pokemon state. And if you see a random passenger, you must beat the shit out of their pets, of your own pets. You must compete in a cockfight if you ever see a man as a chicken. That is literally Pokemon.
Oh, we must fight in the cockfights.
You see a man with a chicken that can roast that can roast a man on fire. You must fight him with a chicken that can electrocute a man. That can kill a man with that can cause a lightning storm.
Go,
or
my
a
rat
flame.
that I just found on the found in my trash.
This electrified rat. My rat has gained superpowers. It's a dead rat. It gains superpowers. Want the most... Now I really want the most unhinged Pokemon on parody. That isn't from and it's not what the fuck is it called? What the fuck is it called again?
I don't know.
Shit, I'm trying
Owl
to think.
World?
No. Yakuza. Or Like a Dragon. That isn't Yakuza.
You know a Yakuza like a dragon shitstorm?
The actual parody, the unhinged dragon Pokemon parody, they include as part of the story that you can technically ignore.
You can technically
I
ignore
still like
this.
the idea of at least one Like a Dragon game that has it. You could just never do that part of the story, and they can't stop you. I love that ending at the end of the game. If you finish it, you just left that guy on the island. It's like, how did he get out? I never played Pokemon once, so apparently his ending is he never leaves the island. Honestly, I would want that to be canonically the ending, something at least one game. Where, what's his face? What's Katsuga? What's the guy's name? Pro tag of that game.
Huh?
What's the pro tag's name?
Asuga, I think.
Yeah, Katsuga. Where Katsuga just gets so fed up with the story, with that stuff, with that bullshit that in one game he just doesn't do it. He just does like fuck off and leaves. And thus the ending of in the epilogue, you learn the guy never left the island because Katsuga never even interacted with the guy. Like, he never leaves the city. He never left Hawaii because you never interacted with him. I want that to be an optional epilogue. It'd be funny.
Sadly, that is not going to happen.
Because because Japan loves being weird.
Nah, that's not it, bloody.
Because Katsuga's an idiot.
Because that's Kasuga's brain in a nutshell.
He is the stupid. He is the real fucking stupid.
He will just go and say, you know what I'm gonna do?
I'm gonna play Pokemon. I'm gonna play illegal Pokemon.
I'm gonna take this bag of cocaine, snort it, and play some Pokemon.
I'm gonna play some fucking weird ass Pokemon. Sejumon. I'll play some Sejumon by giving this man a bag of cocaine.
Sujimon. Gotta catch him, Sujimon.
I fucking hate the amount of effort they put into this parody side quest / main story thing is commendable. It's commendable that they spent as much effort on something that's basically a side quest.
If only
You
they
don't
spent
actually
that
have to
much
do.
time on some other things in the world.
And every side quest is put as much effort as an actual main story almost.
If only they spent some of that effort on something actually important.
I mean, I do miss the Yakuza, the amount of serious stuff in Yakuza that was the main story being only be serious. I like the contrast.
By the way, you want to hear a funny thing,
story
buddy?
being-
You want to hear a really funny thing? Yakuza and Yakuza 0, Yakuza later on. Think about the joke in context here. Here you use Rich in Yakuza 0. And now look at him now.
Look at him now. He's poor as shit and has cancer.
He's poor as shit.
Yeah.
He's stuck with this fucking idiot.
I do feel like Kiryu's gonna get. I do feel like Kiryu's gonna be cured by the next game.
Probably. Who knows?
Just can't get away
It
from
all depends on the writers.
Yeah, I feel like the writers can't just kill him off just yet.
Are they going to pull a Dragon Ball Z and revive their hero instead of having the young upstart take over his place?
That would be funny.
Cause you remember what was happening in the in Dragon Ball, right?
Original plan was for
Gohan to take over the
Goku to-
place.
for Gohan to take his
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, for Gohan to
Well,
become
what-
Goku, pretty much.
And yet suddenly they decided, nah.
They
Honestly,
went, nah, we have too much invested in Goku.
And also because Goku was also because I think what's his face?
Akira Toriyama.
Toriyama. I think Toriyama just didn't want to do it.
Toriyama was actually wanting to do it.
You think that you're
That was Toriyama's idea, by the way.
Try and replace Goku with Gohan.
Yes.
He wanted more superhero parallels.
how you're getting or what you told me last night and lately.
He wanted the parallels to be even more intense.
He wanted Goku. He wanted the fact that
You got done getting the pain medication.
that Goku is finally getting old.
You're still trying to do your best to make it
Nope.
regardless, etc.
He's like
He wanted to be like a
Goku. We
movie
want.
more with superheroes.
Goku's running out of. I'm running out of story with Goku. I just want to do a different story now. I just want Gohan.
And then he brought back Goku.
And then the studio went, nope.
Relationship she chose to
Goku.
And now look at it. He made a story all about
Treat you
Goku
right.
again and Vegeta.
have as you deserve.
Now we're like,
You and me both, dude.
nope. You gotta do more Goku.
Okay, I'll make more Goku.
Have to get the children.
Go.
Now look where the series went. What the actual fuck? It was not my plan,
Want a divorce?
but I enjoyed it. It was not my plan though.
And then he died.
And he's dead.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair.
At least you got to make something interesting. At least you got to make the series how you wanted. Pretty
Yeah.
fast.
For the most part, yeah.
It was more on his end than it was the studios. Basically, is what he wanted for an animated series. So I understood. Compared to how it used to be, you got basically no say in what happened.
He got more say over time, which is good.
Or yourself.
And thus the new Dragon Ball Super came out, and he actually got to say he got pretty much most of the stuff.
That's said. They're trying to make it easier.
There's still a few corporate decisions, of course.
Yeah, because
You
well,
got
that's
more
always
control.
gonna happen.
At least he got more control to actually do what he wanted, to some degree. They made a Broly movie. Fuck. Didn't he die sometime
Yeah.
after the Broly movie was in production?
That was a while later.
I could have swore he died like sometime during the Broly movie's production.
I think one of the best questions you probably ask her is, did you give me a reason to continue? What reason have you given me to continue our relationship?
64% chance of failure.
I don't know if you're at that. Like, it's some milk or something. I don't know.
And it sounds like you're done with trying. Evidently, she doesn't really want to. Or she would.
Just need 5 more planks.
Hummus. We have non bread. So we get some hummus sometime soon. And you spray it over it. Maybe some tzatziki sauce, I don't know. Anyways, I'm back. I couldn't find anything.
Welcome back.
Or I'm too lazy to cook up food this hour.
Yay, I have enough to renovate that entire apartment.
Hell yeah.
However, you know what I need?
More money?
More real money! Fuck! Oh, that's right, I have stuff that I can sell.
Hell yeah. Time to sell all your bottles and shit.
Well, I have shit that I found in the building that I can sell. I can sell all those. That's good. Should I sell that? Nah, I'm fine with that. I need? Oh wait, I'm gonna sell this broken fridge though. Old rug or
that movie
small
did, by the way.
worn rug, huh?
That dumb zombie movie he did, or he did a lot.
Who?
Is it was basically zombie apocalypse greatest hits. There was no such thing as protagonists. Everyone just died. Every character in the movie just died.
I personally do.
Got killed by zombies. Not a single person in the movie lived.
Finally,
At the very end.
no.
At the very end, where there was like, they were done. They finally figured out there was something going on.
And
And
they
then the end
died.
of the movie, it said to be continued. I'm like, you think there'll be a sequel for this thing?
You think there's gonna be a sequel for this pile of shit?
Exactly. Like, this was like the worst zombie movie you could ever watch. You think they're gonna make you can make a sequel for this? No, you went on to make Star Wars. Disney ain't gonna fly for that. For one. Disney. One thing I do not like about Disney, the amount of
Sequels?
I mean, yes, but also
The amount
the
they
amount
beat
of
the dead
hold they put on their
horse?
employees. You literally can't do anything else besides make Disney movies.
You know what Disney else can't do? Can't stop beating that dead horse.
Yeah, Mickey is very dead. Mickey is drunk Mickey at this point. He's a blood stain on the floor at this point. At this point, Mickey himself is just red flakes in the wind. They're still trying to beat the shit. They're still trying to beat the dead horse. Actually, no, they stopped trying to beat Mickey a long time ago.
They stopped beating Mickey for stuff.
They will, however, use his face. That's how they got his face. That's all that's left of him.
Some guy at corporate bought it and just wears it as a mask.
Who? What? Who? What?
Some guy at corporate just wears it as a mask.
They wear Mickey's face as a mask.
This is how they designate who's leader.
You just wear Mickey's face. Oh god. That's a horrifying mental image. I think I've seen worse.
They all chant in a circle as well.
I mean, considering how weird Disney really actually is when you actually pay attention, that checks out. The weird shit about Disney.
The weird shit.
Fact that they basically hold your entire livelihood hostage.
The worst blade. The weird shit that is Disney.
Huh?
The weird shit that is Disney.
Yeah.
It's just a
What I've
weird
learned
shit.
about Disney as a corporation is just like, good lord, give some people some breathing room.
Oh. Congratulations. Who's her? Okay.
Grow some turnips. Why do you like turnips around here? It's a little bit worse. It's a little not even that good.
I guess you're running around with characters right now. Huh?
I like turnips.
Actually, now I think about it, how many things can you use turnips for?
Do right now.
Huh?
That's what I get
Can you
myself
make
crap.
turnips into alcohol? Probably.
Well, yeah, you can make turnip alcohol.
Yes, I am.
Time to make trying to do it what every homeless person does. That's when they
Well,
get when
you
they
can
get a
make
distillery.
anything to alcohol if you really try hard enough.
It's time to make moonshine out of pizza.
Yeah, not quite as much as I want, but
You
yeah.
can't do that, sadly.
You can't make moonshine pizza?
You can't turn pizza into moonshine, sadly.
What kind of random shit do you turn into moonshine? Probably a lot of things.
I'm living
A lot of things you don't want to put in your mouth.
Well, you can turn part of a pizza into moonshine.
You turn pizza dough into moonshine.
Yes.
At that point, it's just beer.
Yes.
Okay, so I can
You can
It's just
turn
untasted
the
beer.
mold
Yeah, that's fair.
cheese into a alcohol, but it's very terrible for you.
You still made moonshine.
It can kill you.
Never mind. You still made moonshine, but you also made poison.
Well, you made a very powerful drug.
There we
If
go,
you
the next
distill it
street
right.
drug.
If you distill it right. If you don't distill it right, it's just fucking terrible.
Yeah, it sounds awful.
You can... Tomatoes can be turned into one thing. I forgot what they can be turned into. Let me actually check.
480 right now.
Once again, I shall check for food while you figure out the amount of things you can distill. You made them too. No.
Okay, you can turn the cheesy whey into alcohol from cheese.
What?
Well, you kind of turn it into fucking vodka, really.
Okay.
Alcohol made from cheese waste could help fix dairy's whey problem. Yeah, it can actually be turned into vodka.
You turn tomatoes into
No, I'm
vodka?
saying you can turn the cheesy whey from the process of making cheese into vodka.
I see.
Which is one of the ways that some of the people in the government are going, you know what, we can make some government alcohol.
Sounds like a normal day.
I do.
It's like a normal day when you work for the government. I can make alcohol and get away with it? Hell yeah! I mean, I would do that. I would over in there, bro.
You can turn tomatoes into wine, though. I have no clue how that'll taste. Given that it is a berry, it is possible to do it to various other little things that also can be fermented.
And return with a donut.
So, yeah, you can ferment tomatoes, by the way,
I mean, I knew that already.
to turn them into wine.
A wine?
Yes.
I get vodka.
Yeah, you can't turn tomatoes into vodka.
Oh wait, no. That's potatoes.
Potatoes, though, you can turn to vodka.
That's how you do it.
You can also turn to beer as well.
The amount of ways you can make beer.
Huh?
The amount of ways you can actually make beer.
Yeah, beer is the most versatile thing that you can fucking make.
You know what's weird? I actually want to go back to a produce stand to get peanut butter with the peanut butter. After you get past that's the weird taste at first. Not too bad actually. Definitely not something you want to drink when you have the choice of anything else.
What? Peanut butter alcohol?
Peanut butter, yeah, peanut butter flavored beer.
Yeah, it's not the worst
Tried it
thing
once.
I've heard of.
If you want, I would not suggest having this as a default drink.
It's not the worst thing you can drink, probably.
No, it isn't. It's actually pretty decent when you try it. Pretty decent, but if you have like anything else, that's just that other thing. Unless it's like straight vodka, then you're like, no.
Okay.
If you're gonna drink like straight bourbon, straight Kraken without question,
I've done
I
that.
question your alcoholism. Straight rum.
Yeah, I've drank straight rum.
We'll kill you then. I'm done with this shit.
I question your alcoholism.
Why?
I don't know. It just sounds funny to say.
What's wrong with drinking straight rum, bloody?
I don't like it.
I know well how to fuck them up. I'm not worried about it.
And I feel awesome! Yeah, I gotta wait till those things reach red. Or near red. Or orange or something like that. The alcohol and the mushroom. Before I take care of them. Because I'm actually getting closer to getting rid of them.
You know something you probably won't find on his recipe?
What?
As on the internet for a lot of reasons. Can you turn people into alcohol?
Yes.
That doesn't surprise me. The question is, do they have to be alive while you're doing it?
No.
Okay. But if I just assumed so, but you never know.
Now you can turn the yeast on yeast that people grow into alcohol.
You can make foot beer.
Yes.
You would turn foot fungus into beer.
It's actually been done, by the way.
They're into the orbs.
I'm not surprised.
Remember?
Someone
I'm
has
sure there's
had
some
that
country
and
that
actually
can.
has described how it tasted.
Actually, not very good.
They were surprised.
It looks like the crafter of my offhand.
Like it was actually good, or just they didn't know it would actually be decent.
They didn't know it'd be decent.
The skill you
That's weird. You can put fungus into. You can make foot beer.
anymore.
They're
So
like,
that wasn't very crafted.
This actually doesn't taste like absolute
know.
trash.
I know somebody for a fact you can make it.
What?
My offhand.
What the fuck? I thought this was gonna taste like ass.
Turns out,
It's a
I mean, a little bit.
dragon ale.
They're
item.
like it tastes kind of just mediocre, but it's a drink.
There's a drink you can enjoy. You can enjoy this drink.
Just as long as you know it's not from. As long as you don't remember where it came from.
Yeah.
Jimbo, what's wrong with your feet? Why are you making decent alcohol from them?
What's wrong with your feet, Jimbo? I just weird I couldn't do that accent.
Jimbo, why does your feet make some decent alcohol?
I don't know, Steve.
I don't know, Steve. It's kind of weird to me as well. You know?
But I just keep doing it.
Oh, one
But I
of those.
just keep brewing it. It comes natural to me now.
Aggro, so it's hard for me not to have aggro.
My feet have rotted. I just keep my feet in the beer now. They
Oh,
came
yeah.
off 2 years ago.
My feet are fine. I just take some of the fungus off of them.
I was thinking the dumb joke of just some guy who's just gone way too deep.
Kinda.
I just keep my feet in there now. They come off now. My feet are detachable now. Steve.
Jimbo, my feet. They smell like the booze now. I can't stop drinking them.
There's definitely a guy who makes foot beer. Just has a
Dude, you're
straw.
supposed to eat prunes, not bathe in it.
You make prunes into alcohol now, huh?
Yeah, it's a thing as
Probably.
well.
Pretty sure that is the thing people actually do.
Yeah, it's in Japan.
In Japan?
Yeah.
I
Prune
think that'd be a
alcohol.
normal thing.
Huh?
I think that'd be like a wine thing.
It's more like vodka.
Mm.
It's a sake.
And they need a tank to continue.
You didn't know that. I thought it'd be like wine.
No,
They make
it's
it into wine.
plums. It's
I know.
plumwood sake.
It uses prunes instead of plums.
They use plums. If you use prunes, that would be a wine. Yes.
Color me surprised. I thought that'd be a European thing.
It is Japanese more so than anything else. Actually, let me fully check that out.
No. I know. I have 123,000
The
left.
fact his character in the pen and paper I'm working
It
on,
wasn't very
working on
high.
earlier today, has a thing called factoid, which is literally
My
this.
gear level
Is
is
amazing.
actually. I have been able to anyways because of the, even though I'm 71, if my characters were lowly gear leveled.
Prune sweetened Manhattan cocktail. Ingredients: brook plums, brook prunes. There's Oregon prune liquor. Silvazaltz is a fruit spirit or a fruit brandy made from dampened plums, often referred to as a plum spirit or plum brandy. It is technically made for it.
Yeah.
Prunes contain sorbitol, a natural sugar alcohol, though.
It's natural
Which,
because it's all aggro, yeah.
guess what, Bloody?
Hmm.
Is in prune juice, technically.
I see.
Yeah, you know the alcohol that is in prunes is what makes it so you take a shit.
Oh,
Yeah, the alcohol that's in the prunes is a natural one, and it's made organically. Whenever you do that, whenever you turn a plum into a prune,
amazing.
and
So what I'm
it's-
learning is prunes are poisonous.
prunes are actually they're not poisonous, but they're not technically poisonous.
Fucking do it.
They
prunes are-
are technically to some things where we turn them into that sort of stuff to certain things, but not to us.
Yeah, I
They're
think
a
the idea-
laxative, though.
There's definitely an animal out there that eats exclusively prunes.
There are a lot of animals who eat
It's
prunes. What are you
awesome.
talking about, Bloody?
I meant like koala and panda levels of exclusively eating one thing.
That would be some really dumb animal.
Look at the koalas and pandas.
Oh yeah, it's true. They're really stupid. Look at them. Look at the koala. Look at the koala just take a dump.
Look at this koala literally taking a shit and feeding to its child.
Look at this panda.
Inevitable.
It's slowly just it's slowly just dying from its diet. I never say slowly
Somehow
dying. I
not-
mean it's dying faster than it should be.
The animal is slowly going extinct, and yet,
Thankfully, it
hasn't
has
yet.
more brain cells than a koala.
the fact the animal can literally just say, I want to go extinct." That nature equipped pandas the ability to say, I don't want to have a child.
And just can forcefully auto-abort themselves.
Yeah, they can do that. Yes, we're trying everything to conserve the species because they're a national thing in China.
They're just terrible at survival.
And yet we still try to keep them alive.
These adorable dumbasses can't fucking survive without human intervention.
They barely survive in the wild. They're the laziest. They are not even built for their own diet.
You know what they're actually built for? They're built for eating fucking meat. You know what they don't eat? Meat!
90%, like 98% of the time, they eat only one thing.
Watch this
And they are
dumbass
also
eat
the
this.
laziest carnivores on the planet. You know, if they ever do find something to eat, it's meat.
Okay, our level 67.
They try and grab it, and if it runs away, they don't catch it. They just give up.
They give up they give up immediately if it starts putting up any form of a struggle.
Any form of a struggle of any kind, even if it just gets away, they just give up.
Welcome to the panda, the worst the worst animal next to the koala.
Not even a
Why do I
functional
give the
animal.
koala so much shit? Welcome to the koala. Guess what it has an issue with? Fucking identifying its food.
It literally cannot identify eucalyptus
It
leaves.
can only
if they're not
identify if it's
the
on the
branch.
tree.
If they're not exactly the same one they always eat, even though there's like 3,000 different kinds.
Also,
Why-
that yeah, it's not the exact. If it's not a super exact situation, they don't even recognize it as the same plant.
They only recognize it if it smells and it's got the same oils as that plant.
They went. I'm pretty sure his dad just put up. it just said,
And the
"We only
leaves look
recognize it
exactly
from
right.
If you give them the
Yeah,
exact
the
one,
same one.
the exact same plant, they've always had. It has to be on a tree.
Yep, it has to be on the tree.
They won't even. If you put it on a plate, they have no idea what it is.
Yep, they will look at it, look at you, and just go and think, what the fuck is this shit?
What the fuck is that? Eucalyptus. It don't look like it.
They are stoners. However, you
literally
want to hear a
are.
funny thing? There's probably a way to salvage this race, by the way.
Pandas, koalas.
Koalas.
I
You
figured
have
out
to
here.
fucking figure out how to make it so they don't have to have the need for freaking eucalyptus leaves.
Because otherwise, they're actually a functional animal.
Yeah, unlike the panda.
Pandas are literally the most dysfunctional creatures that we just keep on trying to make live. We're trying to save them from extinction, even though they literally are trying to kill themselves.
They're literally just
They fall out of trees.
koalas have fall out of trees as well. That's the reason why they
Pandas
invented the
literally-
crash helmet for their head.
I'm pretty sure
Which is their
pandas don't have a
skull.
crash helmet. I think they just fall on their backs and they're good.
Pandas just roll.
Pandas just roll around because they have no brain cells. There's a really fucked up joke here, but I don't think I want to make it. A really fucked up joke. I don't think I'm gonna make this.
They want to roll
joke.
over and die.
They're just gonna roll over and die. Actually, I'm pretty sure pandas are not shock absorbent. Actually, they are because they're fat. They're fat, lazy bastards. That's all they are. And they're
They
fat
s-
only because they eat like a whole lot of food.
They actually can survive a fall from a tree somehow.
Because they have no brains. Things to break. They have no brains damage. They'll be fine.
They just fall in such a way because they don't fucking flail that
They
they
just
survive it.
Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure they're pretty adept at falling from trees. That's about it. But they do it all. But the problem is they do it all the time.
They go so fucking limp.
They just roll down. They crash to the ground and just roll. Do a bit of a roll and they're fine. They really are dumb. This adorable dumbass.
This adorable fucking
Self-destructive dumbass.
Stop eating these stupid fucking leaves, you troglodyte.
At least koalas are eating something, or at least putting some effort to get to these. Partially, because I think they're actually born in the trees most of the time. They rarely go to the ground.
Yeah, they don't go to the ground. They just stay up there.
They know how
At
to
least
walk.
they're not sloths.
Or within, yeah.
At least sloths are functional animals.
Sloths are functional. They're a reasonable animal. However, if their young falls out of a tree, they will just look at it and go and say, "Well,
We could take.
I'm not going for that."
82.
You know, as a creature, I'm actually glad it went extinct. You know, it's a really cool animal. I'm glad it went extinct.
Yeah.
What?
Hug everybody and pass it
Ground,
here.
ground sloths.
That sounds really stupid.
You know why I'm glad they went extinct?
Why?
Because, good God,
Were they massive?
they are terrifying.
Were they those massive sloths?
Yeah, it's the ground sloth. They are terrifying of a creature. It's like a bear on steroids. But a lot more people, typically.
Come with me, you will see a world of so many fucking bear traps.
Ah, so it's just Willy Wonka's then. That actually spooked me for a second there, the fucking mannequin to the side there.
I wasn't bothered by mannequin, I was bothered by those fucking shrooms right there.
God dang it, someone apparently stored the shrooms.
Someone's growing shrooms on their fucking couch. That's asbestos right there. And
the nuke
let's
gets
look
more of
in
it.
this room right here, and I gotta get in there eventually.
I found my food and it was a donut. This is not a good idea.
I found a
I
spider
already ate
toy and some steel bars. Those are probably worth quite a bit.
Oh, probably.
By the way, we will eventually be able to smelt things.
Will you be using a trash can?
No, we will actually buy a furnace for this. And
I feel
not
like
with
that's not
our
actually
money.
how you make
Well,
a.
and we'll buy it with the money that we make through renting.
I feel like that is not actually how you make a furnace. No, a smelter when you have nothing else.
We have various things to melt
You
things.
get a what you do to make a smelter when you don't have anything. You don't have an actual forge. What you do to make your own forge is much more complicated in real life.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit, really.
By the way, I already turned 71 just now.
You're still 52.
I just drank some of that
Still here.
fucking
Strange
milk
thing.
that I had in my bag.
Did you just drink trash can soda?
Now I had my own soda. Now I did drink tons of trash milk.
That's concerning.
Yeah, I found the trash can. I was like, you know what? This is great.
You know, I do gotta say it's funny though.
What?
You know, what I want to happen to be funny.
What?
See the instant take back. I want the apocalypse to happen for one reason.
What reason?
In big cities like Seattle and whatnot, you can see the rich people suddenly rely on homeless people. The rich jackasses who constantly try to persecute them for being homeless. Like suddenly, the homeless guy is actually the best chance you have to survive.
You just hear a homeless guy just go and start speaking and muttering.
I just find it funny. It would be like, it literally would just be a complete reverse of how they treat the homeless people. It's like suddenly the best chance you have of survival is a guy who's probably not going to help you because you constantly try to fuck him over for his entire life. You're a 1%er? Fuck off. Go die. I'd say that regardless of my back bracket, to be honest. My social class, I'd probably tell a 1%er to go jump off a cliff. For a bunch of
Welcome
reasons.
to all this stuff that I'm selling now.
For a bunch of reasons, but let's leave that behind for the reason of
We're doing this.
we're doing a lot of bitching.
We're all tired.
I'm not really that tired, but still.
Bloody's not tired. I'm the one that's tired.
Anyway,
How long have you been streaming? Nearly 3 hours. Oh,
yeah, I don't have a
God.
bot here, so I can't ask the bot. You can ask the bot.
I can just
Actually, wait, I
look.
should just look.
I can just look.
I can just look at. Oh wait, I'm not. Oh wait, I can't ask the bot because I'm not actually. I can't look at it because I'm actually watching this separately from YouTube. Hello, boys and girls. I had to do that intentionally. Why does that take so much effort to have that accent? Boys and girls.
I can still queue for here. On normal. With you.
16 hours for all that shit to be done.
It's time to make the video games. You know, one day we should actually get to looking into that.
By the way, buddy, look. I have a lot of seeds now.
That requires one of us, to actually look into game engines and whatnot.
I already have one for it, and I can run it.
I mean, I was looking at Unreal, to be honest.
It's already that engine, as you can see it.
But you actually looked at Unreal?
Yeah, it works. I've actually done shit in it already.
Ah. We have a common idea. It's literally what I was going to install.
I also can run it very easily on my computer because guess what? Guess what my graphics card's actually built for, bloody?
Making games and shit.
Yep, which is the reason why I go and tell people don't buy a 3090 unless you're wanting to make games.
I'd buy a 3090, but it would cost me an arm and a leg.
Actually, they're going down in price.
I feel like that's way too long for me to want to wait to see how.
I said they are going down in price right now. They're a bit cheaper than they were.
Didn't you literally spend like $1,000 or something like that on it?
I spent like
First,
$800 actually.
that's still quite a bit for a graphics card.
Well, yeah, it was a high-end graphics card and everything else, to all this other fun stuff, and I'm enjoying it.
I have learned one thing I don't like about graphics cards though.
What?
Games. I learned that if you want to create an MMO of any kind, it's gonna be a lot of work.
Why would I want to make an MMO, buddy?
I'm just thinking, it's like, that's actually kind of sucks. You need a big team for that. Kinda. I mean, fucking the guys who make Helldivers are not really a big team. Last I knew, anyway.
Well, you need, what was
I have a
it
company
again?
to do that.
You know
Pretty much
how to
all-
run netcode.
And Netflix. Enough of the.
You need to make the netcode run. You need to do a few other little things.
You need to basically be constantly vigilant, at least
You've
once a
done
week,
nice enough
update
to
it.
follow their tank.
You need to fix bugs like near constantly.
It could be worse.
Like every week, you spend basically fixing bugs people report to you.
Yeah, so it could be worse, bloody.
You could be one of those games that try to be WoW. You never fix any of your bugs because no one wants to play your fucking game.
Oh yes, let's compete with WoW. That sounds like a good fucking idea.
He was WoW, the most bullshit, stupid program you've ever seen. That was It's depressing to see how many of those games actually existed at one point or another.
Even though most of those people who did that were being over ambitious to other things.
Oh yeah, way too ambitious.
When in truth, what they should have done was start off with something smaller, then build themselves up to that sort of thing, and while also being ambitious about it.
Be ambitious, but do it your fucking self.
Well, bloody, no. The words are, be like Project CD Red.
Make your own games.
Make a few fucking banger games,
And then make a bank off of those.
and
Okay.
just sit around and just and just use that money to fund something bigger. But don't be
You
like
really
Project
should.
CD Red and tell everybody that you're making this game until you're getting close to finishing it.
Yeah, don't release trailers until you're actually ready to release the trailers.
Because of the reasons of, guess what, people?
Also, don't have fucking whistleblower. Do not let whistleblowers in your company. For fuck's sake.
The other fun thing is, do not do the other thing is, do not do Well, they had people there to do that sort of shit for one big reason. What that reason was, right?
To
The
tease
people
things without actually teasing things.
to tease things to
Well
get
done.
more funding from stockholders.
So we're working on a thing.
We want more money.
So we're gonna do some leaks real quick to let people know that we're making a thing. We're possibly making a thing.
To make
We were
these
working on a thing.
stockbrokers go and look at it and go and say, yes, we want that, because a lot of people want that.
There's a lot of games I hear that are that people make at some point. It's like they never come into production because it was just an idea. Like any Legacy of Kain game, there are apparently one in like 4 or 5 years from now, or 20 or 30 years from now, they may actually make more Legacy of Kain games. After that book came out, build interest in an IP that's been dead for 20 or 30 years. Fuck, I don't know when the last Legacy of Kain game actually came out. Oh yeah, Nosgoth. That was like 10 years ago.
I don't remember. I think I should stop soon.
Yeah, probably.
I'm on
Kind of past an hour here.
I'm on to. I want to take a nosedive into a pillow or into a chair. Fuck, I want to go sleep in a chair. That sounds a lot better to me.
You want to sleep in a chair compared to a bed.
And ready.
I can cook in a bed. That and also my nasal passages and everything else don't like sleeping in my bed.
That's not a good thing.
That should do it.
Maybe try washing your blanket or something.
Oh, that's not it. It's the issue of how I'm positioned.
Then fix your positioning on your bed, dude.
Bloody, I can't sleep vertical in a bed.
That's a skill issue, I guess. I don't know.
A coffin, you might be able to though if you lean up and slow.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to tell you, man.
I need to sleep like this. Actually, I need to sleep more like this. This sort of angle. Like I need my head slightly up. Actually, pretty fucking up.
Pretty sure it's pretty normal. You could do that, can't you, in your own bed?
Nope.
You can't set up your pillows like that?
Nope.
That's fucking dumb.
Because if I decide to lean back, I'll put my head through the wall.
That's a bed problem.
No, that's a
That's the wrong one.
no, that's a fact that I'm freaking that my walls are thin. I'm strong.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, that's a bed problem.
And everybody did.
Maybe try moving your head away from. Maybe try moving
So
your
far.
bed away from the wall. I don't know.
My thing is the thing isn't tall enough for that.
You need a taller bed.
Okay, this right
Oh,
here
you're
seems
not
like a
ready.
good Okay, I need to have my head back like this sort of way.
I know what you mean. I do the same thing. On my bed.
Like I can't do that in my bed.
I do that with my pillows. Kind of just trying to lean my head back a little. Tilted. I'll be right back a second.
7 to 9 hours for those two things.
Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I could have said that already, but still.
Welcome back.
I just had to get some scissors to cut something off my blanket. I think my blanket needs to be washed.
Again?
No, not really. That was in my head. I think.
I'll say, man, you just got done getting it washed last week.
Long enough.
Not very long, really.
No, not really.
That and also I kind of sleep in a room with a parrot, remember?
Oh yeah, that doesn't help with sleeping. I'd move that parrot outside my room.
Well, there's another issue. Guess what I'm allergic to?
The parrot.
I'm allergic to bird dander.
Yeah, you own a bird in your sleeps in your that lives and sleeps in your room.
Yep, the only place that's fine for her to be in.
Can't you put her in your parents' room for a little while or something?
No. They don't want to
You're
fucking
having
deal with her.
allergy attack all the time because of your bird.
Yep, I'm always in constant torment, bloody. By the way, guess where the fan is? It's blowing all that on me.
Yeah, that sounds like you need some help, man. With that. You need to figure that out. How the bird wants.
I'm in a constant
bird.
hellscape because my room's really fucking tiny.
Yeah, you need to find a different part of the house where the bird can be.
Well, that's the reason why I'm trying to clean out a room and no one's helping me.
That's sad.
I got you. I start saying this and they're like, we'll help you, and
No one has
nothing.
yet.
I love this constant issue of just being an issue. Well, it was your fault for being like this, sort of, yeah, but it's also not completely. I don't want to sleep with a bird. Well, it's either that or I sleep nowhere.
You could always not sleep.
I could always just not sleep in the room and
That's
just sleep in a
yeah.
chair, which is actually much more comfortable to me.
That comes with back problems, though.
No, it doesn't. My fucking recliners are really nice.
Well, lucky you.
They're really expensive recliners.
Why do you have very expensive recliners in your room?
They're not in my room. They're in the living room.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So they're in a different room from the bird.
I feel like that's a much better solution to the problem currently.
That solves so many problems right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we have a lot less allergy problems. Probably would help you sleep too, to be honest, in general.
Yeah.
You're no longer obstructing your airways by allergy of bird dander.
It's also not just that. It's just because of how I'm positioned.
Mm. Oh, it's 6:12 over here.
Getting tired, huh?
I love when you meet a friend. When you meet a friend who, when a friend goes to a place, they're like, "I don't know what I expected, but I found it."
I don't know what I expected here, but I found some shit.
I found some things. Apparently, I feel like I want to ask for more context. But they found something called a furry maid cafe. What do they? And they got what they expect. They got exactly that. Bunch of weird fox girls. Sonic
You
and
know
other
what,
weird
buddy?
shit.
I'd be happy with that.
To explain, I presume they're talking about Phantasy Star Online because that's what they've been playing a lot lately.
You know what? You know what, bloody? I'd be fine with that.
I'd be okay with the fox girls. Everything else, no. I will admit to that being okay to me, but everything else, not really.
Chaos Dragon, what are you talking about this time?
Are
I'd be
you a
okay
furry?
being around furries.
Are you a furry?
Are
No, I
you a
just like
furry,
kitties.
buddy?
Actually, me, because I'm like, oh,
No, I'm
he's not
not.
here, so I'm
Not,
afraid.
not a full one.
Give this one up.
I'll accept that logic.
Where are you though? Okay.
I might be a furry for all
I'm not
I
here to
fucking
I'm
know.
not gonna go out and buy a fursuit. Hell no.
I would.
Why?
I dress up in a dragon costume
Why?
for a convention.
Okay, for a convention, that's a bit different, but still weird.
Well, bloody. I'm the Chaos Dragon.
I feel like you'd do that if you actually were famous enough to go to go to that create YouTube con thing,
TwitchCon?
TwitchCon. You, I feel like you'd be like Cry used to do,
What?
or was it someone else who used to do that? Where they used to wear a mask at all times while they were doing interviews and stuff.
Bloody, that's how I do it anyway.
Oh, this one.
Just wear a mask or a helmet. In your case, just wear the furry head. Yeah, just wear the furry head.
No, you know what I do, right?
I
I just wear a headset and just go into. I'm talking to the man himself.
I'm here because the other guy didn't want to be here, and look what happened. He was here.
I'm here.
Remember that Dracula you kill in such an
The
ice
words
crown?
are, Chaos Dragon couldn't make it because
Oh, you're looking at our kid.
he's enjoying some snacks.
Oh, here.
And
So
thus, I am
I'm
also
here as
Tend to go
his
for what?
proxy because he doesn't know how to interact around people in
Let's give it a
person.
whole ass.
I feel like the easier answer is fuck. Just wear the fucking
Dead frag.
just wear the furry head and call it good. You don't need to reveal your identity, who you are beyond that.
I'm hired
I
by
mean, there's also a better way of doing it.
Buddy, the joke would be
Hilarious.
I'm hired by Chaos Dragon to do this sort of shit for him.
You know what I do find funny for that though?
What?
Even better, do what VTubers do and just don't show up at all. Just have a TV that shows you. Have a TV for it. That's a thing I've seen.
You know
VTubers
you
do.
know what I'd do? I'd buy a fucking CRT TV.
I love the influence group.
Have them wheel in one of those school CRT TVs in there, with the fucking terrible digital face drawn on it.
They just have that be your.
Just tape a face on it, a smiley face on it, with a speaker attached to it.
Sounds about right. I feel like I might also do that with the VTuber thing if I actually decide to do that. Otherwise, I just go. I don't give a shit. No one knows who I am. I just go TwitchCon.
However, I'd actually be there. However, I'd actually be there, buddy. I'd just be the one wheeling up the TV up there and then walking off.
And then just walking into a room somewhere.
Ah, thank you! Thank you!
Yeah, fine.
God, I can't see anything. Who strapped this freaking piece of paper on my face? Carl! Carl, get the fuck back out here! You know, people are probably going to listen to this thing in the future and go and question, is that actually him or is that someone else? Is he fucking with us?
Yes.
Who knows with me? I do a number of things that'll fuck with everybody.
Honestly, it's not that funny.
What
It
isn't?
won't be that funny. It'd just be a weird personality thing.
What personality thing?
I'm just doing stuff like that. It'd be a weird thing. People
Bloody.
go
If
on.
I say I'm gonna do it, I
Well,
might
do
do it.
Compared to me,
Because
you
that's
are.
who I am.
It would be funny.
This isn't a personality thing, this is just who I am.
You're 60, therefore you don't necessarily belong here in the Dragon Isle.
I'm here to pull a fast one on all of you kids.
I'm here to pull some fast children.
I'm not a Minecraft YouTuber, buddy.
I saw that coming.
I'm
saw one coming.
not someone with
not
with
many
the
lads.
initials ML.
You should say his name. Who gives a shit?
I'm not gonna say it. I don't care to say it.
You aren't mini lad. Gotcha.
I'm not Micro Lad.
I like that one. It's micro lad.
Or
With
Mortimer the
his
Lunatic.
Micro
That
Willy.
is so dumb. The fact how accurate that fucking sentence is
What?
lately. If you're a YouTuber, you usually to become either a director or a pedophile.
Well, I'm not gonna become either of these.
Yeah, neither. Same. I'll probably become. Honestly, the most I see going with places is either director for animations or a video game.
Oh, what Blaze going to become is a member of society.
I'm gonna become a society.
Blaze gonna become a society. Yep,
We're gonna
he's
live
just
inside-
gonna he's just gonna become an
live
entire
inside me
building.
now. Become a what?
He's gonna become an entire city.
Oh yes.
Blaze just gonna become Metroplex. So, are you going to transform and not roll out then? You're just gonna fucking sit your ass down?
Let's sit my ass down and become an AI for a whole city.
Transformers, robots in disguise. I'm a city.
I was
Become
your
a weapon.
whole city.
Yeah,
How did nobody notice?
the best form of disguise, bloody. No one noticed that I was the city the entire time.
You know what's dumb?
What?
Transformers get stupider than that.
Well, yeah, there's been no one noticed that an entire fucking planet was a transformer.
Yeah. 2 entire planets.
Well, they knew about Unicron. They just didn't know that Primus was the entire fucking planet.
Yeah.
They didn't even know he
Summarize,
existed. They thought he was a fairy tale.
Or that he was dead.
Well, technically, he wasn't dead. He's just in hibernation.
So you were all his children.
He's technically not dead.
Damn it.
He's just in that stasis lock.
Man, you don't like my folio.
He died the Cthulhu way. Or after so long, he's back.
He died the Cthulhu way. He just took a fucking nap.
Took the longest nap, and he came back, and he's just like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
Who the fuck woke me up? I said to wake me up, like, at 7 o'clock, 10 billion years later. On a Tuesday.
I like the idea of a Lovecraft parody where Cthulhu wakes up and he's just like 10 more minutes. He just goes back to sleep.
And it's just like 10,000 years later.
Yeah, like 10 more minutes. 10,000 years later. 10 more minutes. I'm still too old for this shit.
Okay, I'm up. Where's the food? He eats a pancake and then takes a fucking nap again.
I feel like that is a thing in some
No, wait,
webcomic.
bloody. He wakes up, goes to a Waffle House, and then goes back home.
No one noticed, even though he was the biggest guy. Even though he was absolutely fucking massive.
The Waffle House just treats him like a normal fucking thing.
Alright.
There's definitely a book or something somewhere where Lovecraft, where an Eldritch horror does that.
Bloody, there's probably a Waffle House what were those called again? Scenarios for that.
I say there's the exact. It'd
Waffle
probably be
House
either
scenario
Terry
Cthulhu
Pratchett,
edition.
probably a Terry Pratchett story, or some other author who's inspired by the goofiness of Terry Pratchett. Either it's in Discworld or it's inspired by Discworld. Kind of goofy.
Bloody,
I
you know,
like
I'm
Terry
sort of,
Pratchett.
you know, I'm
It's
sort of
funny.
inspired by Discworld for things.
Hmm?
You know, I'm sort of inspired by Discworld
A little bit, yeah.
because of how fucking goofy my brain is.
This is fair. You are indeed a disciple of Mr. Pratchett.
Oh, Pratchett, man, where is the Terry?
I mean, he's dead.
He's in the ground. He's rotting away.
I actually don't know if he was actually buried.
He's in the
I would say though,
air.
if I was
Everyone's breathing his hair.
Terry Pratchett though, you know what I would do?
What?
Funny. If there was a weird way that
Yeah, fun.
people were buried or whatnot in one of his books, I would request that.
I mean,
Make
Well,
even my
bloody.
death memorable. Or memorably weird.
Bloody, if you want an interesting way someone's been buried,
25 here.
talk about the man who was let's go and talk about the man who was the father of modern clowning.
How did he get buried? Or get sent off?
He got his coffin. Well, his burial site is you can jump on his burial site. He's got musical notes on top of where he's buried.
Those
Take out
things
the mob
still
you left
work.
first.
It still works.
Little elemental dipshits, but that's
Is
what
it?
you want to do.
I assume that for the city, it's an attraction.
Yep, people go there. People visit his grave. He says, "I want people to remember me as I lived funny."
You want people to dance on his grave, quite literally.
He's like, I want something nice for the kid. I want to build something really nice for the kids. So yeah, just put this hopscotch thing on top of my grave.
You know what I would do just to be, I want someone to do at some point?
What?
Install the typical great old funeral song of the country I'm buried in. But I want them to install that as a Dance Revolution if I want to have a funny way to go.
So you want people
On top of my grave.
So you want people
Where I'm buried.
to play Dance Revolution on top of your grave.
I want people to have fun dancing on my grave. That'd be funny.
Ah,
Great.
yes.
Make a game out of my own death. But have it be the typical funeral song of the game of the country of where I'm buried.
Just have the most depressing game of Dance Revolution.
It's either that or just make it the Russian polka. Make it the polka because that'd be funny. You know, I'd have
Everybody polka time.
I would have it be I would have it the most depressing in Dance Revolution. That'd be great.
Up here?
So you want to play bagpipes in?
That'd be amazing. But also, I don't actually want this. I don't want to be buried.
Where did you go?
I don't want to be in the ground or burnt. I don't want to be dead.
No one wants to be dead, bloody, but we're gonna die anyway.
Are you sure about that?
Are you gonna eventually become immortal like me and just deny death?
With medical science, maybe. I don't know.
We're just going to live in denial and just live forever.
Yeah, I was thinking if medical science in our lifetime actually does achieve immortality, I want to jump on that bandwagon. I'm like,
But
fuck
the
that,
joke
I wanna-
is we're just going to live in denial and just become technically immortal because death is like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm not dying.
I'm still here. I'm in a perfect bill of health.
Way over there.
The
Nanites are
fuck you
great.
ain't,
know.
bitch.
These nanites are doing wonders for my back.
I ate this pill and it made me immortal.
But yeah,
The
if
fuck it
genetics
didn't.
eventually do figure out how to make immortality in our lifetime, I want to jump on that because why the hell not?
Yeah, a lot of us do.
Because unlike a bunch of people I probably know,
Or again. Huh?
death doesn't sound that. Death doesn't. I'm not really entertained by the idea of death.
What the fuck do we want to be in the ground? It sounds like it's stuck and be boring.
I don't want to be in the ground. I don't want to be in the air. I don't want to be at sea. It's for sailing, naturally.
I want to be in space. I want to be flying. Not as a corpse, but as a living fucking thing.
But if I do die, if I do end up actually dying from natural death, from violence or whatever, if I do die from violence, I want to have the most amusing funeral.
Yep.
The most batshit
Everybody
crazy
who pops
funeral.
into here is like, what the fuck morbid shit are these two talking about?
If I end up dying, I want the most amusing funeral possible, the most fucked up way possible.
So you want to go out like those prisoners from Metalocalypse, right?
How'd they go out?
They got shot out of cannons.
No. I want to get worse.
They got shot out. They were strapped in
Yeah,
rockets
Nora
and launched.
At the next flight.
No, I want to get so much worse. I want to
That's new.
I want to do
The
things
white
To a
church.
Duncan Hill
all
song.
logic should be technically illegal. I want to bring only the people that I hate the most in life, invite them to my funeral, and then just gore bomb them with my corpse.
Mm-hmm.
You're stuck with me, asshole.
Blaze is going to
I
become
don't know.
Blaze is going to do some really
Didn't
just
know how
illegal
we were
shit.
going to be.
I will
Spot.
I want to them to load my body into a wood chipper, and then just have the exit end be hidden under the ground, where they throw me into the casket.
Oh, buddy, I got a funny one. Why don't you just taxidermy yourself?
But I want to give them trauma.
No, Blade.
want to give
Just,
some
you
random
just
people I don't
taxidermy
like
yourself,
trauma.
and you just live on one of your relatives' front lawn forever.
I feel like that's a little too far.
And then you just
Compared to putting your own corpse into a wood chipper and hiding like unnecessary extra animal stuff for no reason, for effect, extra dead animals along to go in the wood chipper with me.
So you don't want to stand. So you don't just want to be standing out in front of people's yard, in someone's yard, giving everybody the bird.
I mean, that
Forever.
sounds like a you thing. I just want to have everyone say they're stuck with me forever.
You'll be in their dreams forever. You'll be in their nightmares forever, buddy.
Straight up traumatize people, will traumatize everyone in attendance. Would be amazing.
Where are
Get a
you?
few animals in there as well, just for effect, just to bump up the effect. I don't know if my corpse will be nearly enough to get to everyone's face.
Gosh dang, this is taking a while.
It really is. But
I gotta
also,
wait for these
yeah.
two. I gotta wait for these two things to be constructed.
How does time pass in this game?
Each second is a minute.
All right.
So we got So we got 3 minutes to go. Actually, it's more than a second is a minute.
All right. So we
It's
got
like every few seconds is a minute.
So we have some time.
Oh God. Free my soul. I want to go into this rock and roll and eat some chicken.
I don't think I'd actually do that because it sounds like it'd be costing way too much money to actually set that up.
What?
To traumatize everyone in attendance at my funeral.
Well, yeah, it costs a lot of money. I already know how much it would cost.
Way too much.
It's too much effort.
Too much effort to get a whole bunch of animal corpses and my own.
That and also hiring someone to do that.
Yeah, that'd be an undertaking for sure. Hiring somebody to actually do that take a lot of work. Also, acquiring the animal corpses legally.
Well, it's not just that, buddy.
I don't think many people want to install an underground wood chipper.
No one wants to do that. You
feel
gotta
that-
dig a hole. You gotta do all this shit, and that's a lot of effort. And yeah, you gotta be rich to do that.
I mean, if
Which
if
you would,
immortality
which
becomes a thing,
neither of us will be for a long while, probably.
If
That's
immortality
only if
is
this
a thing,
works.
we'll probably get a lot of money real quickly because, well, you can build
Bloody,
up. You don't have to worry about anything.
bloody. Money will become pointless at that point.
Why?
There are reasons for that.
I mean, currency would still be valid if you were still if you were immortal, but you got paid for food and drink.
Well,
Still die from
it's
starvation.
it's a lot of complicated reasons. Okay, I'm not gonna go into it.
You still need to eat, drink, and shit. Oh yes, I'm taking your stuff.
Hello, person. You've got
Hello,
the
Miss
biggest.
Sarah. Holy shit, titties.
You got the biggest rack.
We know our plan now.
What?
I don't know, just
Level.
There is no plan here.
There's no plan. It's time to become rich enough. It's time to become rich
Just
enough
already
to marry
feels
this
it, yeah.
woman on
Hell
her by her
no.
rack alone.
Hell no. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna become rich
That's what
enough
most
just to do what the fuck I want.
Nobody wants to go to anymore. Because of stupid X.
You know what?
Choice
You know what I want?
fly.
I want to leave this detention
To a
center.
certain spot, unless you knew exactly what
Let
it was.
me out.
Let me out. I'm almost cured of my bullshit myself.
Everybody hates this place after a short time.
The true cure to
Listen,
the
listen,
disease.
How you doing? Good.
Fucking weaning yourself off of shit.
I mean, I don't know if you actually could get out of here. You're just yet in the game.
I'm gonna work hard to just be
Get back here? God, I hope not.
to
Pay
be
off the
cured
guards and
of
put them out.
to be cured off of the
Really?
mushrooms and the
Of course,
alcohol.
you here, huh?
Because I want to get off those things so I can just not worry about buying that and just buy the cheapest shit. You know, soda and fucking pea soup and just survive off of that. You know, survive off of food and drink, and just drink tons of water every day. Actually, I could probably just buy a can of pea soup or a few cans or something like that, or something really cheap. Just eat that every day. And then just
you can be a functional.
I like it.
My understanding is you can be a functional homeless man in real life.
Yeah, I could just become fully just normal homeless man. Actually, normal. I mean, I'm a fucking I'm fucking Superman at this point. among all these trash, among all this trash. Yeah, all you guys out here, y'all are trash compared to me. I'm nearly cured.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Oh, God.
Mhm.
3 minutes on the shower and 2 hours on the walls. The fuck is over here? Cloth roll. What the fuck's in here?
You know what I realized I can do now?
What?
Which I can't do it now, but if I decide to do it, I can rebuy one of the maps. It came with variants. I can just have you guys have.
It's not
I can
very
use
frightening.
I can use different variants of it for different people's houses. I had to actually use someone's house as a thing. In considering, like, I can just use different variants as someone else's house. Dumb part is I do have actual different layouts for houses so far. I think
that they have some.
I looked at two of them. I like how the units also work. Shit, there's a fork.
I can just find without them. Yeah. It disabled two of them, yeah. All of them.
Didn't you say a while ago you were going to try and try and crash?
Yep, I'm getting close to that. I'm going and saying, you know what?
I finish things.
I should finish a few things before I do that.
Yeah,
But no.
at least 2 variants for housing. I'll work on.
Buddy, it's almost
Time.
5 in this world.
5 and what time? Who knows? It's always nighttime here.
Well, it's daytime at times, buddy. Just right now it's shit time because it's snowing.
It doesn't snow. I love out of touch boomers.
There you go.
You know, Owu is now in the Scrabble dictionary.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Uwu is now a word you can find in Scrabble.
I hate this.
I mean, you could find it before, but now it's an actual word that's listed.
Why the hell did they
I
do
love
this,
out
buddy?
of touch boomers. You don't understand what that is. It's like, what? This is a word the kids use. You're right, but the connotations are not something you should have in a children's fucking game. Typically,
My
connotations aren't.
I've been asked to explain things to people.
Like what? Like Gen
Things.
Z slang?
Yes, I've been told to explain that to someone at one point.
I have the question.
What?
Was it your mom or Sierra?
I think it was mom.
Because Sierra does sound like the kind of person she wouldn't get that stuff sometimes. You know, she's younger than
She
you.
doesn't understand it either. Okay.
I barely understand it, and I am Gen Z.
No, you
I'm
aren't.
late Gen Z, but still.
No, you aren't.
Yeah, I am.
You're a fucking Zoomer.
I'm literally the year where it started.
God damn it.
Apparently, 97 is the earliest you could be born to be considered Gen Z.
God damn it, bloody. So you understand the skibbity.
I think we all do. The weird part is the sentence forming of it.
I can
No one
fucking
actually
do it.
uses these words, by the way.
I can fucking do it.
No one actually says skibbity anything. It's one of those dumb. I don't know why it's become a humor thing to use slang like that.
You know what's really bad?
Sounds like an old person trying to decipher slang when they don't have any actual connotations what the fuck that comes from.
Well, bloody, you want to hear a really bad thing?
I hear their kids saying the word skibbity. It must mean something.
Yeah.
You know what's a really bad thing? Skibbity is not even fucking from that generation. It's from the 1800s.
Song. A fucking song. Skibbity riz. That's a word I hate hearing so many times.
By the way, bloody, skibbity is actually a word from the 1800s.
Doesn't that surprise me? Not really. It's a different language, I think. Or actual language that song is from.
No, I'm saying the actual word. The way they used it was in the 1800s. It meant it was a word for elation.
Ah, yes. Skibbity. I feel like if I used that in fucking my Pathfinder campaign, I feel like it'd be like joke characters saying random slang words. Actually, I feel like that'd be exactly what that would be like. It'd be like jokes campaign they did a long time ago.
24 skidoo.
You know the one, the mass campaign.
Yeah, but that's one of the phrases, by the way. 24 skidoo.
But yeah, you can't don't tell me you can't tell me I'm wrong on that one. Joke would definitely do that as a character idea. A
Joke.
character who speaks exclusively in Gen Z slang.
Joke wouldn't
NPC.
put himself through that torture.
He would probably.
He has his limits, thankfully.
He has limits. I don't know if that's enough. If that's the limit.
I feel that is one of the limits.
Exclusively in Gen Z slang.
I feel his limits are whenever it turns into true pain brain rot.
I mean, he gets pretty close, so I understand. So yeah.
I think 1,000 times worse.
He's touched his son a few too many times.
I mean, he literally made it a whole thing around a new hand touches the beacon from fucking Skyrim. He made the beacon.
Okay, that can be
in
funny in
Pathfinder.
some cases.
It's funny, but good God, why'd you spend so long just making the fucking beacon? Just to have this joke.
Bloody, you're gonna notice that my campaigns my thing for the paranoia,
It will be the funny.
it's going to have a number of memes in it, and a number of them are going to be so fucking off the walls weird that none of y'all are gonna get them properly.
As long as it's not as long as it isn't jokes mass campaign levels of memes. Which I agree with him on saying that's what killed the campaign, basically.
Blade, that's gonna be one area.
One area is good enough, but the entire game was memes, and that was.
But that's
The entire
fueled by
campaign was a
one
meme.
guy who decided to integrate themselves to the internet.
the internet of the 20 whenever the fuck this game takes place. 20 whatever the hell.
I've integrated myself with the internet from the 2000s.
In the 2020s. Oh no, you've made a big ass mistake.
I integrated myself with the internet from 2019. Feel the wrath of the big chungus.
Good God.
Return to rain from Moira, huh? Okay, whatever.
You know, I need to do that. We need to do that now.
What?
When you get, if you ever get an actual avatar, we need to make that Photoshop.
What, big
Or
chungus?
Photoshop. The big chungus Photoshop. Actually, no, that'd be too stupid. Also, it wouldn't look right. Now I'm
We
thinking
will
about
call it the big Chattus.
I realize now this is a mistake that should never be replicated.
Chaticus Maximus, bloody.
We'll stick to the cereal to the dragon holding cereal.
Chaticus Maximus, bloody.
Why have you done this to me? I am feeling the psychic damage. Why have you done this to me?
He's got the skibbity riz, bloody.
Can I die yet?
Bloody, are you sure you want to die? We don't have enough money for your funeral IDs.
Damn it. You don't have enough. Can I kill the streamer? Is that an option?
Nope.
Can't afford your funeral either.
No one can.
Fair enough. Okay.
You need
we'll
a
keep you
crane
alive
to
for a
take
while
me
longer.
out of my room, bloody.
We need to wheel you out of your room, which would be an undertaking in its own right.
Yeah, I'm practically pure dark matter. I'm
No, what
concentrated
happens
dark
is
matter.
When you die in your room, we'll have to remove a wall.
I die. That they're gonna have to figure out how to move concentrated dark matter out of the building before
We're
it
gonna
turns
figure
into
out
a black
to
hole.
move you out of the room without destroying the planet. That'd be great.
Yep.
That'd be amazing. It's like we can't move him out of his room. Do we just let him decay in there?
No, he's slowly just sucking things into his gravitational pull.
For random bullshit. This is not a skinny man
Yeah,
who's
really.
saying this. So we make the funny. It's great.
I don't fucking give a shit. I'm 300 pounds. I know I'm big.
To be slightly fair though, aren't you actually pretty tall too?
Yes, I also work out, so I'm not fucking fat as well.
It's just funny because you look fat. I've seen the pictures.
Well, you've seen the pictures, yes.
I've seen a picture of you. You used as an art reference at one point.
17 hours until those
Samson.
dipshits move in, bloody.
For a character called Samson, we had for the animation thing. He used himself as a reference at one point.
Yep. I'm a
When we said
wide
go more
man.
cartoonish, because
I'm a
They
wide and tall man.
he's a... I'm not gonna go there. Let's just say there was a surprise involved in my joke there. I didn't want to finish it.
Women will
hi,
probably
little
be
prick, we got-
surprised.
Wait, what? Yeah, talk at the same time. Say that again.
Bloody's not going to get is not going to hear this.
It's got a 413.
You're not a double wide surprise. You can fuck off. There, I said it.
No, I'm not that. I'm just saying that I'm wide in the right ways.
Yeah.
So you got a barrel chest, like McFarlane, like a Todd McFarlane. Not Todd McFarlane. Was that Todd McFarlane that did that actually?
What,
Made the
the...
joke drawings everyone references. What if it's horrific proportions?
Oh, you're talking about Mr. Captain America with the man breasts.
It's Todd McFarlane. Oh, that was Todd McFarlane, yeah.
Todd McFarlane, Mr. I'm going to draw thousands of fucking pouches on this one guy and turn it and make him into a superhero for a little bit.
It's funny. But people
Because
already making
I
fun of
was
the fact that all my
bored.
drawings had like 100 pouches. Let's make a man whose entire image is he's made of pouches.
His name is also called the Pouch.
It's great.
He is 90% pouch.
That is his entire costume.
And then we have Cinderblock, who is
This
all
is the guy who made
Cinderblock.
Spawn, by the way.
Yep, he made Spawn. He also made, guess what, Bloody? Everybody's favorite Merc with the mouth.
He made Deadpool?
Yeah.
You could blame the guy who made Spawn for Deadpool.
I think he made Deadpool. Who made Deadpool again?
Well, let me ask the Google. We'll find out.
Spawn was awesome. I like that
I
one.
do like Spawn quite a
But I
bit.
love Deadpool too, though.
Also, I like how my first
Rob Liefeld.
oh, Rob Liefeld is the guy.
Rob
I'm looking at,
Liefeld is also the guy who made those funny drawings, by the way.
That was Rick. Yeah, Rob
It is
Liefeld.
Rob
is
Liefeld
awesome.
who made the
Not
silly
Todd McFarlane.
drawings. It
I'll give
wasn't.
Rob Liefeld.
Yeah,
It
well, it
Todd
wasn't. It
McFarlane.
wasn't Todd McFarlane.
Yeah,
Todd
I can
McFarlane doesn't draw those silly barrel chests. No, that's a fucking Rob Liefeld thing.
But
Who
she
also
never- I
made
don't thi- I
Mr.
don't know-
Pouches.
I don't know who. I don't know. I'm curious. What does he do now?
What, Rob Liefeld?
Pretty sure he's still doing comics.
He does comics still. He does a lot of stuff.
What projects does Rob Liefeld do now?
According to IMDb, now an independent success, Liefeld has several films in the works through his company, Evangeline, Badrock, Prophet, and The Mark.
He makes movies, apparently.
That makes sense.
I know he's still doing. I think he's still doing comics, but apparently he makes movies now.
Makes sense for him as well.
So we learned he makes movies. He does now. Also, he's goofy looking.
Is he goofy like his drawings?
Not quite that goofy, no.
He's not the chest.
For some reason I'm thinking He-Man.
Yep, you know what I'm
one
doing?
quote of just the one ending of the intro. He-Man. Well, that stuck in my head. This is.
If you can, I would leave the bigger thing.
Guess what I'm doing now, Bloody?
It's not stuck in my head. I just thought of it when you said the chest. For some reason, He-Man came to mind.
He-Man!
He-Man. Or ending of the
Anyway, I'm
intro.
ending the stream. Hope people had fun. I had fun. I'm not completely here anymore.
He's brain dead.
So see you later. Onward, outward, and way, and way, and way.
Away.